Nona. It's recording.
You can record these nuts.
I
Alright,
just
Sasha,
did.
give the recap.
Sweet.
And so I was telling the broad, I don't know what you want from me. I'm just here living my life. Can I have $500, please?
Does anyone
Yeah.
have a laugh track?
No.
Oh, I got you. Hold on. Give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
And it's ruined. All that went to Rob. But actually, Guy, give the recap.
Why the fuck is it got people? Okay, so we went into we went into the library. We had a look around, and Perrin found a door, and he was like, "Gonna go to the door," and they were like, "No, why? Because please, no, fine, fuck you." And then yeah, we all had some law things. Barfig found a book that he can't read. Someone else found a book on some evil Grey March guy, I think it was. And then we were like, "Oh, okay. Well, sorry." The guards were like, "Oh, if you want to go into our door, you need to ask permission from the Queen." We were like, "Okay." Cue like the 20 minutes trying to get an elevator working.
Jesus.
Which was really nice. And then Farfig was like, "Fuck it, do it myself." And then we saw the Queen, and then fuck name.
Nope.
Julian, why don't you? Why is your character not on here? I don't. Fuck.
Hello?
Julian's character. I can't remember his name.
Hello?
Hello?
Hollow. Oh yeah. Oh, it is. Oh, is that your character? Okay. There's only like
Yeah.
4 on here, and I couldn't remember who belonged to who. Okay. Oh yeah. If I clicked on it and look at the bloody picture, I would have guessed. But that's me being stupid.
Yeah, the old man.
Yeah. So Hallow was like, we'll talk to Queen. I'll roll my persuasion and get like 38 or something. I don't know. It was really good. Yeah, and we went back down. We went through the door one by one, and now we're all living through our own personal hells. Cassius got caught by his parents. That was his hell. Farfig didn't technically go to hell. It was more like fucking Valhalla. He just gets to cleave. And then Hallow got like the massive law dump of apparently there's like gods that existed before the gods that we have now, and they're really anal about things, which is great. 2 thumbs up. We don't like them apparently. I think that's all we covered. Did 3 or 4 people get their things?
Amma got her thing.
Everyone got the starter base at least.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they got the
Amar
start
like
of
woke
the
up in
thing.
like a castle, and she found her friend and her brother. I think it was her brother.
Yeah, everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone is here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
To be fair, neither do I. I'm just kind of like making it up as I go along, as I remember things, piecemeal by piecemeal.
Yeah, just the way.
You forgot the new gods too.
But yeah, and then everyone was like really impressed that Farfig didn't fucking offend the Queen, and he was
Very
actually
polite.
rather like polite in his own Farfig way.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, Farfig is always polite because he lets them live. But
Yeah.
you know,
He's always nice. The difference between nice and polite.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
It's true.
always try to be nice, never fail to be kind.
The way.
12
Anyway,
Or
good enough.
something.
But instead of old gods, it's new gods, actually.
Oh shit.
Oh, was it that way around? Okay.
Yeah.
I knew there was a set of gods that are being arseholes, that their knowledge is trapped behind the big door in the mountain, guarded by Winona the frost giant.
I love that we still know her name.
Yeah,
We forgot
Winona.
one of the main characters,
That was
Hollow,
Winona.
but you remembered Winona.
She's very important. She's a
Look, to
main
be fair-
character.
To be fair, Farfig is her side piece.
Look, to be fair, yeah, I'm about to say, look,
Right.
38 foot, like, well built, hot as fuck frost giant with blue skin. How can
Yeah,
you say no
that.
to that? You know what I mean? About to remember. I mean, to be fair, she did swedge my ass within 5 rounds, so that's kind of a really good way for me to remember someone.
I'd really appreciate it if you stopped sexualizing my coworker.
God, I
Well,
forgot.
Stop.
I forgot.
I mean, fine, we'll fucking sexualize the
And I
blob
thought
then.
that was your
Wow, let's
coworker's
fucking
wife.
do that.
Royal.
Anyway, so yeah, pretty much, Guy, go ahead and have some inspiration.
Fuck yeah, my first inspiration of the campaign.
this is your
Yeah.
first recap.
Yeah, because I never remember the recap and I just let other people do the recap because fuck it. But this week, Ray was like, no, fuck it. You're going to tell it because fuck you and your memory loss. Okay, fine, whatever. Try my
Yeah,
best.
fuck your memory loss.
Yeah, fuck you and your memory loss.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you and your mouth.
exactly. If you don't give me a decent recap, I'll break your back, I'll make you humble. And, and that's where we go from here.
Exactly.
But, you know.
So yeah, we are. Well, actually, we should probably start with a little blobby boy.
A little blobby boy.
That being Spiral. So Spiral, before we get to now, what are you doing in the library?
Great question. Spiral is probably playing the harp for a couple of harpies.
Harpy.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Harpy's got herpes.
Ow,
Huh?
shit.
You okay?
Did you
What'd you do?
I may be playing
Trying to
with a
see
net.
if we can manipulate some of the younger harpies to participate in tipping culture.
You know what? Just for the fun of it, what would that even?
performance or
You see,
persuasion?
this is a transactional experience. I'm giving you the experience of my music, and therefore, it'd be really nice if you could give something in return, because that's a fair trade.
I like how he's just busking in the middle of a library covered in feathers and bird shit.
Persuasion, please.
Yeah, no problem.
Congratulations, Spiral! You just introduced this budding society of harpies to tipping culture. You horrendous piece of shit.
So, how much do I make?
4 pebbles.
Yeah,
a
it
feather.
doesn't have to be money. Like, I'll take anything.
Single, like, silver
Multiply
cap.
whatever shows up by 10. You get 50.
I'll take it.
50 pebbles. That's fucking brilliant, that is.
No, 50 Electrum.
All right, sure.
Yeah, fuck you.
I can add to my single piece of electrum. Now I have 51.
Oh
Fuck
yeah,
that, I'll
that's
smelt
right.
that.
You have an Electrum.
Fuck that, I'll smelt that all down into a mace head and just use that as a weapon.
That's a shit weapon.
That's badass. What are you on about?
Yeah, it'll look cool, but it won't do shit.
And it does 1d6. Good enough.
It's Electrum. It's okay. For those who do not know, Electrum is an alloy of gold and silver.
Oh. Now I know.
Yeah, sure.
Isn't it?
No, it's actually an alloy of tin and something else.
No,
Tin
even
and
worse.
bronze. Tin and bronze, I think. No, tin and brass.
That's it. Wikipedia, the online encyclopedia.
What is
Anyone can. It says
A naturally occurring alloy of gold and silver with
Yeah, I
trace
was right.
amounts of copper and other metals.
Gold,
Yeah,
silver,
no,
and
you were
some
thinking
other
of brass when you said tin and bronze. That's brass.
No, I remember reading the Wikipedia, but yeah, I fucked up. Yeah,
No,
Anyway.
Okay.
you're thinking of RuneScape
Yeah, the
when you make
brass
tin and
Wikipedia,
copper to
yeah.
make bronze.
Yeah, so there's like two
That's
harpies.
also real life.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
two
that
harpies in the
definitely is because
background
I remember
having
the
a argument about what the composition of Electrum is. So what else is going on?
Anyway, so yeah, you make 50 Electrum.
That's what I'm talking
and,
about, baby.
you have introduced a budding society to horror. Fuck you. As someone who makes tips, I hate it.
Well, that's okay because they have introduced us to the worst form of currency ever fucking devised.
Joke's on you, Ray. I'm properly introducing the younger generation of harpies to transactions for goods and or services.
Well, I can't fault you there.
Hallelujah.
It's just
Some of
under
the other
guise
harpies
of
are just
tipping
like,
culture.
but we steal.
Funny that,
Exactly.
so do we. Normally from dungeons
And
and
with
corpses.
tipping culture, it is technically stealing because you're not giving me exactly what I gave you is worth. You're giving me what you consider it's worth, which is typically less.
Oh, the adults call that swine-delling.
Yeah, we call it fraud.
So yes, you are you are both entertaining and corrupting the youth. And
What are you, a
is that
fucking
really, is that,
70s entertainer?
what'd you say?
I said, what is he, a fucking 70s entertainer, is he? Entertaining
mean,
and corrupting the youth.
I can't believe I
that,
used a
that
charge
seems to
on
be
my
Spiral's
amulet
thing.
of tongues for this.
God, my toe hurts. Ow. Anyway, anything else you would like to do at the library?
Well, I don't really know or care what the rest of the group is doing. I've just been over here doing my own thing. No one's really told me what's going on.
So after a while, you will hear some commotion. Be like, "Oh, the queen is coming! They're opening the door for the land walker." What did I call you guys?
Landwalker? I think you got
Yes.
it.
For the land walkers. She's opening the door for them.
Oh, royalty loves me. I should go check this out.
As you approach, I forget who went in last, but the door closes
me.
behind them, and the Harpy Queen
Oh,
the Harpy Queen looks to you and goes, "Oh, you're not a harpy. Were you with them?"
in a way, yeah. We're getting paid for like the same job.
Ah, I see. Would you like to go in after them?
What's in there? What's going on?
I'm trying to remember what she said.
Farfix just like, we're getting paid.
You guys are getting paid?
You guys are getting paid?
It's different for different people.
Like a fucking
Some have come
Zangief
out
moment.
fine, others have come out insane. Some have yet to come out.
Is there like a reward, treasure? Is there something to gain?
As far as we know, it's only knowledge in there.
Well, according to your own society, knowledge is worth hoarding.
Correct.
All right, cracks fingers I don't have. Let me at it.
Device like bubble popping
Alright.
sounds.
The queen
It's
will
like
open
popping
the
bubble
door
wrap.
for you, Spiral. Wait a minute, can you talk right now?
I used the charge of my amulet.
Oh yeah, that's right. And in you go.
Hooray!
Spiral, as you go in and the door closes behind you, you find yourself in a metal hallway. And as you walk through, you would eventually come to a very familiar looking place. Someplace you know incredibly well. Which is why I would now like to invite you to describe what your home was like, Spiral.
All right. Home as in home planet, or home as in the ship I called home for a while?
The planet.
All right. You only get ready to bullshit real quick.
Do you want me to come back to you?
No, I got this.
Okay.
So as Spiral comes out of this metal hallway out into the planet's surface of his home planet, the name of which has been stricken from records.
That's
Just kidding.
convenient.
Name of which I can't tell you right now because I don't know it. It's a pretty interesting place. The kind of an environment you would expect slime creatures to live. It's a bunch of, how do I put it? It's a very minerally planet. There's rocks, tall, like rocky pillars, stones of like iridescent tones, blues, greens, reds that all sort of fade into each other. Very mineral rich. Uh, Nothing objectively edible for them, which is concerning. The planet used to be a bit more lush and had, like, how you say, water or other forms of hydration. But in the current times of this planet, it's it's a little dry nowadays. So they've been doing expeditions to other planets to try to secure new sources of water because, like, that's kind of what they're made of. Water and other materials that make up their gelatinous form. Uh, there are large metal buildings and whatnot sort of built into these rock formations as they participate in sort of like an acid mining to carve into all the rocks and collect treasures and ores that they would then use to build or sell to other species, other planets, in order to obtain the resources they need. And there's not a lot of people left. There's like one or two other slimy fellas just sort of slinking around. They are not in humanoid shapes, unlike Spiral is currently. They're kind of just like blobs that stick out tentacles whenever they need to like interact with some sort of electronic surface or open doors or carry stuff around. Is that good enough? Do you need more?
Nah, you're good.
All right.
However, in this particular case, it's a little different than you remember it.
Oh shit.
There is a bit of an upsurge from what you remember. There are more of your people, more plasmoids. I think that's what your race is called.
Yeah, plasmoid works. Yeah.
Were gelatinized, more. Yeah, there's more. And there was a successful mission to bring water. That's cool. That's so cool.
Oh, awesome.
And a new settlement is even being built as we speak right now, with happy little bloblings stretching around and fixing up places and building them up. Good stuff. Good stuff.
We call them plasminis.
Plasminis. Oh, that's so cute. And when you grow up, you turn into a
Plasmega.
mega. Thank you.
Plaswumbo.
Should be upside down for Wumbo. The biggest thing that stands out to you, though, is a monumental stele of names of those who did not make it back.
Oh no. Tell me Curly's not on there.
Unfortunately, Curly is on there. Maybe rest in peace,
No.
but you don't see Mo or Larry on there.
Curly was the funny one.
It is a shame. But yeah, welcome home. You wanna anything you wanna You want to get up to, maybe?
Well, first things first. Am I still wearing my clothes?
Yes.
I take them all off and chuck them into my bag.
You're now naked as the day you were born, which is nothing to be ashamed of.
And carefully putting the bag inside of my form, I sort of turn into more of a blob and start walking around with the people, the plaspole, the plaspopulus, the plaspulus. Yeah,
Nodding.
I wiggle to a few people, be like, "Hey, it's been a minute. Old chum." But of course, we're talking in blurble, so it's more like.
However, the person, the blob you're talking to, doesn't notice you.
Hey, you're not even gonna give back a good old greeting? What kind of a society are we? I thought we were a social kind.
As you're ranting, another blob will come over. Hey there, Jim. You looking at the monument? Yeah. I miss Curly. Yeah, it's a shame. But neither of them pay you any mind.
What the hell? What's Curly got that better than me, other than like being just so fucking funny? Like,
Curly really
if
was.
you ever drank with the guy, let me tell you, you would be on the fucking floor, curled up into a goddamn ball, shaking with laughter.
They continue to talk amongst themselves, but yeah, they don't even pay you a single second of attention.
So I was gonna click an imaginary tongue and be like, oh, what the hell? Goes over to the steel. It's just like, oh, I'm back. I helped too. What? I did my best. Can I at least get some attention here?
As you look at this steel, you'll also notice name of those who have made it back in one piece and are thankful to have served. Smaller, they don't get like as much attention just because like gotta honor those who fell, but also
Right.
here's the celebrating those who came back.
All right, looking around, I should be on here. What the fuck? They got straight on here? What did straight ever do for us? That orange piece of shit.
Now, what they don't have though is your name.
But I'm back.
In fact, you're not on the alive or dead list.
What the hell? Oh my god, that's so good. What the hell? I bullshit it up, and you just make perfection. What the hell?
That's my attack.
That's my attack. I'm perfect now.
Mhm.
Goes back over to Bob and the other guy. Hey guys, I don't mean to be a bit of a selfish slime, but I'm back from my mission too. Where's my name?
Silence.
Guys?
Oh,
Pokes
well,
Bob.
you want to go get a drink? Yeah, standing here is really sad. Let's go be happier at the bar.
Pokes Bob?
They doesn't even seem to notice. And the thing is, you swear you make contact. He even kind of like wobbles a bit at your touch.
Grabs Bob's love handles to stop him from going.
As you grab, he slips through your grasp.
Hey, Bob, Bobby, other guy. What the hell? I got Electrum. That's cool, right?
I'm sorry.
And then they both turn at
don't
you
have-
and kill you.
We don't have gold on our planet. And like Electrum's like a gold
Disadvantage.
silver alloy. It's pretty cool. Some people might lie and tell you it's like a tin and bronze alloy, but that doesn't make any sense.
You carry Electrum, disadvantage to all charisma checks.
We will, just as I did with everyone else, Sasha, don't worry, I introduced everyone's scene before switching, so
Okay.
we will now return to Cassius.
Wow.
Cassius, last we left you, you were in your room, and your mom had just begrudgingly said she would get you new books.
Is my mother is my mother still in the room?
No, you're left alone in your metaphorical cage.
Okay, slay. The moment she had closed that door, like to leave, I bolt over to the barred off window and I start trying to like I'm like cartoonishly, my feet are like I'm pulling myself up, my feet are on the wall. I'm trying to yank the bars off. I have to get out of here. I have to.
You can, you know what? Give me a good old athletics, you little 8-year-old.
You're giving me a check? That's
Giving
not
you
what
a
I want to
check.
do. You're giving me a check, an athletics check, my -2 athletics check, a 12 in athletics check.
Yeah, that's not going to be enough for you to pry off any of the
Damn
bars.
it. All right, eventually I do like fall off. I fall down onto my back. And it hurts. And I start looking around for another little place to escape from.
You look around and you see bookshelves, you see the door your mom went through, and you see the window. And of course, your furniture.
You're making this difficult.
Correct.
I mean, it's so hard to roleplay this.
Don't worry, because after a while, there will be a knock at your door. Cassius, I brought you a new book.
Thank you, mother. What kind of book is it?
Don't know, the store owner just said it would be good for kids like you. Hands you the book.
Oh,
And it is a picture book.
oh.
And it looks to be a series of small adventures. It is about a little bird, an angel, a horse, and a skeleton all following the river.
It's a fucking skeleton. Sorry.
Skeleton.
Thank you, mother. I will be sure to read this one much more slowly this time.
You're welcome. Closes the door.
Should I read through it? Will that progress the plot?
That's an interesting question. I can't quite tell you that, but if I were to tell you that, I'd say yes. It's almost
The
like I
answer is
pointed
no.
out that specific book and described it.
Reading through it a little bit about this. The bird and what other animals did she say?
Bird, angel, horse, and skeleton, and they're following
Bird-
the river on their adventure.
Bird, angel, horse, skeleton. What? What? What is it? This is dumb. This is a dumb little test that this dumb little door is putting on us dumb little friends and I. And
As you read through it, though, you will notice that there is a feather pen bookmarking one of the spots that is now unfinished.
Oh,
They are all standing around a chest full of treasure, and they're not sure what to take.
a chest full of treasure. Can I see what the treasure is, or have they not opened it yet in the book?
Yeah, they open it, and there are a few things there. There is a. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in chat.
Oh, please.
Give me 1 second.
It's gonna be dick butt, isn't it?
Stop! No, he doesn't know what that is.
Oh wait, I have to change this because that
Oh.
one's inaccurate. Give me a minute.
Oh no,
Okay,
Spiral is
take your
thirsty for dick
time.
butt.
You see the book frantically rewriting itself.
It's like erasing and drawing other shit over your. Okay, he's like, oh, what? Whoa!
It's less of a book and more like a Google document that hasn't loaded yet.
No, that's not quite the case this time, believe it or not.
Press X to doubt.
There is a sword, a
Sword?
halo, a glove, a saddle, a cart, some fist wraps, a mind, a heart, a body, a single gold coin, a flute, a boat,
Whoa.
and an army brooch.
This is a lot for a new player to be looking at right now.
Are these things in the book?
No electric
Yes.
won't even bother.
What is this fucking the lusty Argonian maid, but like picture book format? Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what his mom gave him.
What? Wait, this book makes absolutely no sense. I do. You said it was unfit. Like with the quill in it, it was unfinished, as in like someone hadn't finished reading it,
Writing it.
writing it.
Yes, it is
Fuck.
unfinished. The last words are, and the heroes each take.
Oh, oh, oh. Well, I suppose while I was here, he goes and sits down on the little chair, and takes the quill, and I suppose. You're making me do a fucking puzzle. This is crazy.
I am trying to not just hand people things, but
Oh,
also.
So other characters got to have their things handed to them, but that little old Cassius has to do a little old puzzle.
Cassius is smart.
No, not Robin is not.
That sounds like a Cassius problem.
I'm going to be a little honest. Robin is not the most sober right now either.
Oh, have you been drinking?
Maybe just a little.
All right. In that case, I am going to alter the
No.
puzzle real quick.
No.
Cut to
No?
4 empty bottles of Jack Daniels.
The book begins rewriting itself again.
The quill's moving. It's like, whoa.
To be fair,
I don't even what the characters are. The little men.
to be fair, you can simulate extra time by just going and doing somebody else's scene.
Yeah,
That's
but
really
also,
cool.
I feel like Robin might not be sober enough
To last very long. I can last long. It's only 9/11.
What?
Huh?
It's only 9/11.
Hey, what kind of building is Cassius in again?
Miraculously, there's another tower that looks exactly like my little prison. Next to my little prison.
Yep. And then a blimp flies into it.
Nah, it's an airship. Which I guess is pretty close anyway. So yeah.
Oh god, the second tower.
It's a good thing there was only one of them. Epic foreshadowing.
Oh
Guys,
God,
this is
turn on
Canada
the orb. It doesn't matter which mana.
Second blimp has hit the tower.
Call out by sending stone. Oh God, they hit the Pentagon.
It's right. We'll blame it on the harpies. Go to war with them.
I'll blame it on the harpies. Go to war with them. Hang on, I'm laying down in bed now. There's so, I have no idea. Oh, it's because the list is. Oh no, the list is not gone. It's still there. I can't see.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Well, I'm still waiting for Ray to say that the puzzle has been changed. Unless the
The
puzzle has
puzzle
not
is
been changed.
changing. Woo.
Currently, woo! Guys, I was so excited to be here, but I was not expecting to be here, and I got a little funny.
I could tell. All right, so retcon. The book instead says each
Oh.
of the heroes grabs something different, and you get to choose what they grab.
Wow.
Is that not what the puzzle was originally? That they grabbed something from the chest? Oh, those are the difference.
I thought you were going to say something like
Oh!
the book has now an autocomplete button.
Oh, I see. You have limited by access to items.
Yes,
Okay.
the angel chooses one of the three, the horse chooses one of the three, the skeleton chooses one of the three, the
Glad
river
you
is
gave
given
me
one
a
of the three, and a large bandit shows up later and asks for one of the three.
I'm glad you listed the characters because I also forgot the characters immediately. Every
I
single time
knew
you said
you
it.
would.
Every single time you said it, I was in one ear and out the other.
It was in 1 year at the mother. I'm 8 years old.
I'm only 8. Why did you put clear straight fuck in my room? I guess I'm gonna circle out. I assume that it's like written. There's like three little pictures that each character is like holding up in their arms, like joyously, and I'm gonna circle which one they actually grab.
Cool.
I guess the angel grabs a halo, the horse grabs a saddle, the skeleton grabs a body because he's got no body to dance with. The river is given a boat, and a large bandit shows up and asks for a sword of hammer or a bath in the river. I don't know what the large bandit one means. I guess the large bandit asks for a bath in the river.
Okay.
Okay.
Um.
I feel like I've chosen wrong.
Whatever gave you that idea? The
You have
story
chosen
continues.
poorly.
The angel grabs a halo. However, the angel then goes on to have no idea what to do. No one takes the halo seriously. And eventually the halo starts to burn out. The horse takes a saddle. However, as it trots along, it unfortunately suffers a terrible injury and is unable to gallop. The skeleton grabs a body, but it still feels empty. The river just kind of floats away with the boat. Or the boat floats away, rather.
Wow.
I'm so confused. My head is in the holes.
I feel bad.
You do that so
No
bad.
mercy.
I can't help but wonder if this is just because Robin's drunk right now.
I sketch think I get it, but I'm not saying anything because I'm sketch.
And the bandit has a nice bath in the river, but everybody seems to have left them.
What? Do I have to try again?
But the bandit is no longer stinky.
Why is the bandit here? Why is there a bandit?
Why is there a horse?
Why is the party traveling with a river? Do I have to try again?
I would recommend you do.
Okay. I've angel, sword, horse, cart, skeleton, heart, river gold coin, bandit hammer.
All right. As you write this, we will be right back.
What? Why?
Don't worry. Don't worry. This is good.
Bam, 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 bam.
We are going to check in on Perrin real quick. Perrin, you are, last we checked, you're fighting a giant crystal golem. Perrin?
Oh, hello, that's me. I forgot to unmute.
Perrin is now dead. Yay.
Oh, wow.
Hello, you're fighting a giant crystal golem right now.
Fighting a rock, yes, that's me.
Yeah, you fight the rock.
Mm-hmm.
And the rock has been swiping at you. What do? You're fighting a rock.
I am dodging the rock to my best of my ability and, trying to bap it with some ranged attacks with the power of my, good old Eldritch Claw tattoo to start. Yeah.
All right. We're not gonna do a full-on
Yeah.
battle. But I would like you to give me either athletics or acrobatics, depending on how you want to dodge.
Yeah. I have bigger acrobatics, so I'm gonna do a backflip.
Do a flip.
That's a really good flip.
There's a pretty good flip. Let's see how he does. Unfortunately, it's not good enough as he just slams his big old crystal hand into you.
Ow.
And he'll just laugh, shouting, "You really think you can take something like me on by yourself?"
I have no idea what you are still. You haven't told me anything.
You don't even deserve to know.
Well, what kind of backwards logic is that, you big stupid idiot?
Maybe you should try using your head for once.
I have been. Right, fine.
Have you?
No, he's been trying, but Perrin doesn't have much of a brain.
No, there's a spike in it.
Uh-huh. Well, Perrin's getting angry, and I do still have some focus points to my name, so let's get even spicier and try to do a good old elemental fury. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, go for it. Do it.
I don't need to roll anything to activate it. I just do it unless you say so.
Don't you need to hit him?
Oh yeah, do an attack. Okay.
You are channeling the elemental fury, and then you're just kind of standing there. Otherwise,
Uh-huh. Punch. Alright, normal roll. Roll 20. You can do this. I believe in you. Agree with it.
ooh, okay. And what type of attack is it?
Well, I mean, it's a rock, so let's start with some good old cold damage.
Cold. Okay. Let's see. You hit it. You do manage to hit it, so that's good. And despite you using the power of cold, as your fist connects, it is filled with this absolute burning sensation.
What? My fist is 30 feet away from the city. What are you talking about?
That's right. You punch from a distance.
Yeah. And that's why I used cold, because I know it's hot.
It staggers back a bit, but it doesn't particularly seem to care. It just kind of scoffs.
Yeah.
Is that really the best you can do?
Nuh-uh.
Prove it then. And
Well.
he's going to try and attack you again. And I'm just gonna do an attack here.
Mm-hmm.
That is a 15. Does that hit?
Yes.
Hey, you actually missed.
Mm-hmm.
His big old fist smashes down to the ground with a very mighty crash, crystals shaking from the impact. But luckily, you managed to not get hit.
Yeah. Look, man, or gal, or non-binary pal, I'm ordinarily always super down for a fight, but, like, I need to go find my friends. They're somewhere in here, and if you bullied them on the way here, I swear to God, I'm gonna punch you even harder.
I don't even know who your friends are, little horsey.
Oh, well, I mean, there's Hollow. He's cool. He's like a cleric guy of, like, cool sun god or something. I don't know all the details. He tries to tell me, but it kind of goes over my head sometimes. I'm
He's
also
gonna
cool.
interrupt you to just try and, like, swipe at you again.
Yeah.
Will you not tell me your life story?
I didn't ask.
Plus L plus ratio, but does he hit?
17?
Nope.
Then no.
And Parrot's gonna,
If they're such good friends, where are they now?
somewhere in here. We all went in separately because the harpies in the library told us to, so we could, like, get the knowledge to save the world or something. I think that's pretty important. And if you're
Maybe for
standing in my
you.
way of doing that, you must be mean and maybe even evil. Like, don't you want to say, have the world not explode into phantoms or something?
I don't particularly care about the world. I'll still be here.
Well, it'd be a pretty boring world if it's all rocks. Anyways, don't
You
care.
know, you're
Didn't
not
move.
incorrect.
Uh-huh.
Still, I have my own things to worry about.
What, like, polishing yourself? Sitting here in this cave doing absolutely nothing? Counting the
15
pebbles?
again.
Miss.
You know, we can stand here talking forever.
Yeah, you're right. I should probably cast Blade Ward. I forgot to do that. You got me so distracted. Thanks for reminding me.
They don't sound like very good friends, though, if they're not here with you.
Well, how do you know? You've never met him. You said so.
I suppose that's true.
Do you have any friends? How do you even know what a good friendship is? Like, you think you're okay with the city blowing up into phantoms. I don't think people would want to be friends with you think that. I think you should really sort yourself out. Like, Hal's getting me to try this therapy thing that's been pretty good for me. Maybe you should do that sometime.
He'll blink at you. I think I see why they're not with you right now.
Yeah, because we went in separately.
You sure they didn't just, I don't know, leave you behind
What?
because...
No, they never do that. I mean, maybe Spiral. Spiral's weird. He was mean to Emma. Can you believe that?
I don't know who that is.
I mean, I could show you if we could find them.
23 this time.
Yeah, even if I roll a max on Blade Ward, that will hit.
Yeah, so he's just gonna
However,
gap you. However, comma.
if that is bludgeoning, piercing, and or slashing, I can slap that a little bit.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, It's just basically damage negation with reaction, so it'll be a little bit of dex. That's plus 11 now because I'm level 6. Negate 16 damage, even though I haven't technically taken damage yet.
I'm not gonna worry about it
Yeah.
and just say you're okay. Actually, let
Wow.
me look at this.
Do like a mock damage roll.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a mock damage roll. You right? It's gonna be this. Okay, you take 4.
A mild
At
scratch.
the very least, you're strong.
Thank you. You're pretty strong too. But again, like, can we fight later? I kind of got important stuff to do.
I've only had one other person come see me, so this is the most fun I've had.
Oh my god, that's awful. No one's come to see you?
You
Is it
get
'cause-
used to it.
Is it because you live in a cave in, a library, I guess?
I don't know what library you speak of, but sure, why not?
Yeah, like, I'm kind of confused how there's a cave in the library in the first place. I mean, I guess it's in the mountains.
By the way, I'm sure you've noticed that every time you just start rambling, he
Yeah.
is gonna attack you.
Yeah, Parrot's not super interested in this at the moment.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, what does Blade Ward have to say about this? Blade Ward says that's a miss, because my AC is now 22 for this attack.
Yeah, that's a miss.
Well, I'm gonna come back to rematch you later, don't you worry, but for now, I'm going to go find, the others, so, have a
I'm
good
not
day.
just going to let you leave.
I'm well aware, and, Parrot's gonna try and book it. With my 65 speed.
Alright, you know what? Roll me athletics with advantage.
Alright. If I double dash, I could get to, like, almost 200.
If you Mario Kart double dash?
Yeah. Using a chain jump. Athletics advantage. 17, not bad.
Okay. Yeah, no. The golem is trailing behind you, but not catching up.
Mm-hmm.
And as you are dashing and running, you are going to run face first into just a obscured, shadowy figure. But it's not a phantom. You've seen phantoms before. This is not a phantom. Whoever this is just kind of shadowy and imperceptible.
Well, you should probably get
But
out
if
of
you would
here.
like to try and make it out,
Yeah.
I am
Perceive?
going to welcome you to make a quick perception.
I love perceiving. Wow. That sure is shadowy.
Yeah, you can't really make too much out. The only thing you can make out is it is some sort of tar, like you.
Mm-hmm.
It's got 4 legs. However, you bumping into this stranger has allowed the golem to catch up.
Oh.
And he'll just stop and just look deadpanned. Oh, great. 2 of them.
Huh?
Oh, well, I can fight you again.
What?
And the golem is going to first go for this taller, shadowy Taurus-looking person.
Mm-hmm.
But whoever they are seems to know exactly what they're doing. Because they don't even get hit at all.
Hacking.
And it'll just kind of look at you expectantly.
Okay. What's the, like, area of cave we're in, like, right now? Is the ceiling pretty high up, or is it more, like, narrow, starting to come down?
It's starting to like taper down
Excellent.
back into like how the entrance was.
Because I am going to try and do a something a little more spicy. Parent's actually using his brain. Can you believe this? I can't. We're gonna go
I
for
can't either, but let's see it.
an elemental eruption at the rocks above the golem to try and do a little bit of a landslide.
My goodness.
So we're doing discount fireball. I don't think a ceiling can make a dex save.
No, so I'm gonna say that it works because
Yeah.
ceilings cannot make a dex save, believe it
Yeah.
or not.
Well, and we're gonna do thunder damage because I feel like thunderous force against objects tends to be super effective.
It's super effective. Yay.
15 thunderous damage.
Very nice. You seem to have indeed locked
Mhm.
this golem in, and the shadowy figure is just going to point towards the where you came from.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He'll point to you, and then then will point to you,
Mhm.
and then point more insistently back where you came from.
Can you use your words? I see you want me to go back, but like I need to go forward to find my friends and do whatever there's supposed to do here, I think.
It'll just kind of point to the side of its head, and then you can't quite really tell what it's doing. But it's clearly not making any noise.
You're bad at this. And Karen's just gonna walk past, keep going forwards.
Back the way you came, or towards the golem?
Back the way, yeah, that, just go slowly back way towards where I came. Look for any other paths around here. You should probably go with Weird Shadow as well. I don't think that's a very nice rock.
The shadow just kind of shrugs its shoulders and turns back to the rock. And, Perrin, one more roll from you, if you please.
Alright,
give me another perception.
Perceive. Oh, I forgot to open my eyes. My bad.
Yeah, as you leave, first off, I'm just going to give you this for the 20. You look back just one more time and you see, oh yeah, that is definitely a centaur. A tall centaur.
Mm-hmm. Most of them tend to be pretty tall. Parents are runt, so everyone is tall compared to him, centaur-wise.
Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
But more importantly, you hear running water.
Oh.
And as you follow it down, well, do you follow it down, I should say. There's really no other way to go. But...
Why not? Yep.
So you follow this running water, and you find a river inside the cave, of all places.
Neat.
And as you follow it, the hallway changes from a natural stone to a carved stone. And eventually, you find yourself face to face with a door.
Oh, that's cool. Open sesame.
You try to open the door?
Uh-huh.
Well, too bad, it's locked. However, hey, Cassius.
Cassius has died.
My phone was turned off.
Oh, shit. Well, Cassius, I have good news. You hear a jiggle at the door.
Mother!
My door doesn't jiggle, it folds.
Perrin, you hear a familiar voice call Mother.
What? No? But
by the way, you two can now hear each other.
Yeah.
Is that you?
Oh yeah, hi Cassius. I'm glad I found you.
I jump out of my seat and I go over to try and open the door.
It is indeed locked.
What are you doing here in my tower?
Your tower? I'm in a cave. What are you talking about?
Cave, I'm back at home.
Oh, that's bad.
Very bad. What
Oh,
are you doing in a cave?
hold
Why
on.
is your my tower?
Stand back. I'm gonna kick this door down. And Perrin's going to run back, get a running start, and we're gonna slam full force into this door.
There's a little shriek and jumps backwards.
The door is knocked off its hinges by this centaur.
Not even have to roll. Wow.
Yeah, no, I'm
Oh
just
my
giving it to you.
Oh my gosh, Mr. Barrett, I cannot believe that you're here.
Yeah.
What is happening?
I don't know, but you want to get out of here?
Pretty much like to get out of here, yes.
Okay, get on.
All right. By the way, actually, no, I'll wait. I shall wait. But Cassius, you will hear. Cassius, what was that?
Dude, I immediately jump on a parent after that. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, Perrin's going.
Perrin, you two are now in a tower.
Mm-hmm.
And you see a lady that looks like older female Cassius.
Well,
Just stare in shock and horror.
Just keep going, Mr. Barrett. Please just keep going.
Yeah, where is there to go around here? What do I see
there
with
to go
my
around here?
eyes? Is there a staircase?
Yeah, there is a staircase.
Oh no!
It is a tower, I'm afraid.
It's not accessible.
Is there a window?
It's barred.
I punched the window with my fire fist of elemental strike.
As you do, you just hear Cassius. After what I did for you.
So can you punch the window a little louder, Mr. Barrett, please? Punch the window a little louder.
Yeah.
Your mother slowly starts to get bigger. Her wings turning into like folding into her arms and making claws.
God.
She is now an owl bear.
God.
Whoa.
Yeah. Hey, Perrin, give me a athletics, I guess, for the window.
Okay. Or should I just do an attack roll?
Yeah, just do an attack roll, honestly.
Yippee. That's a good attack.
Yeah, that's with fire especially. That's great.
Punch. Maximum damage.
Holy shit. Yeah, no. Yeah, you blast this thing off out of the window.
Yeah.
And then I jump out the window.
Oh my god.
With that, Farfig.
Oh my god, it's Farfig.
It's
Oh my god, guys, also muted.
Yeah, totally forgot I was muted as well because I'm an idiot. Hello.
Hello, Farfige. You are currently buried under a pile of your own body.
Giggity. Yes, I am.
What would you like to do about that?
I would like to climb out of the pile.
Oh, that's a good idea. How you gonna do that? You just gonna like barehanded try and claw through yourself?
I mean, yeah, pretty much. Just kind of like start forcibly shoving these bodies out of the way and kind of like just flail my arms and my axe around.
Oh, very nice. If you're using your axe, why don't you just make an attack roll with that?
Could certainly try.
You can indeed
Watch me roll
certainly
fucking that
try.
one. Watch me rolling that one. Just as fucking bad. Oh wait, did that not roll? It didn't roll. Oh no, it did roll advantage.
Yeah.
I rolled an 8 somehow.
Yeah, no, they're just as you chop away at these bodies, more of them just start to pile up. And the ones you knock away just kind of flop down as more take their place.
Wow, that's a bit fucking rude. Oh, excuse me. So yeah, I'm just gonna start flailing. In fact, can I like rage and just fucking cleave?
Yeah, go for it.
Cool. I'm gonna try that next. Hopefully, roll higher than a goddamn 2 this time. Please,
It's gonna be a 3.
please. There we go. 24.
We're talking. Yeah. Now you begin to literally cleave through these bodies.
It's
Of
like Vegeta
yours.
exploding out of a crater. Essentially,
Pretty
what's happening.
much. You pretty much just kind of axe yourself out of there. And farfigs go flying out as you are once again greeted with the light of day. But in front of
Was
you
it
now is a
daytime when this
familiar
started?
sight. What was that?
So I was just asking, was it daytime when this started?
No, it was pretty dark out.
Oh, okay. Farfig's
Uh,
just been
if
casually
that was
killing shit
not
for 12
if
hours.
that was not solidified in the last session, it is now.
Awesome. But yes, apologies. Go on.
Not a problem. But yes, you find yourself facing a very familiar, almost homey sight. A camp filled with the, correct me if I'm wrong on the name, but the Hell Reavers.
Yes. Do you know what? I was playing this through my head last session. I knew where you were going with this. It's all right. I got it all perfectly thought out in my head now. So far, I think it's just gonna like look on and kind of like in bewilderment because 1 minute it was halfway across the world. He stepped through a door and now he's home. So he's just gonna like start slowly, not slowly, but like casually approaching the camp.
Yeah, as you approach, they don't pay you, they don't notice you yet. They're talking amongst themselves, talking about the Phantom, whatever they're gonna do.
That's all right. While they're casually talking amongst themselves, I'm gonna open up Parfig's notes
Go
uh,
for
to,
it.
to make sure I remember all the names I gave to some of the people. That's fine. You carry on.
The problem is they haven't noticed you yet, so like you'd have to make yourself known if you wish.
I mean, I'm just gonna like make my way to the entryway of the camp and just start walking through. And like Farfig is just going to his camp, his hut.
As you walk, several of the other Hellreavers will just stop talking and just gawk at you. And then one of them will just point to go, you're dead.
There is no force in this world that can keep Farfig dead for long.
We saw you die. That means he's one of them. And several orcs are going to ready weapons and charge towards you.
What is the meaning of this? You would dare perform treason on the Farfig? And I draw my weapon.
All right. Do you actively try to attack them? Is my question.
I'm not going to actively attack. Not yet.
All right. Because they most certainly are. So I'm just gonna roll like 3 attacks and see if they hit
I
you.
was
That's
about to say
okay.
I was going to roll like 24 attacks and see what happens.
No, only 3.
I mean, I would have been like they all hit because I've only got an AC of fucking 14, so 15. So have fun.
Well, if your AC is 15, fun fact, only one of them managed to hit.
Oh. Wow, the orcs are fucking shit.
Yeah, really? What the hell, orcs?
None of Farfig's training has gotten to any of their heads, apart from one guy. Farfig 2, I guess.
Hello, it's me, Farfig Jr. He said I could be Farfig Jr.
Heresy, Cleve. No. But, but yeah, Farfig is just gonna like just use his weapon to just deflect the blows out to the sides, but like he obviously misses the one and he takes his hit.
Indeed, indeed. I need to check your notes real quick.
Which is why I opened mine as well.
All right.
Yeah,
Cool, cool.
yeah. I was gonna say if you're looking for character names, they'll be in the glossary somewhere.
Yeah, I found who I was looking for. Have you attacked yet?
I have not.
All right. They are preparing to attack again if you would like to do something.
Enough with this foolishness. You know well that I am the one true Farfig.
One of them shout, "We will not believe your lies." And 2 more will attack. Only one of them hit again.
The same guy. Let's go, Farfig Jr., let's go.
Perfect. Yeah, Perfect Jr. hits.
Yeah, it's the same guy. Fucking Farfig Jr. prick.
What did I do?
I'm just gonna like just glare at this fucking Farfig Jr. and just stare at him. Enough of this. Let it be finished. And just attack him. You're gonna cleave.
All right, did you roll?
Indeed, I'm gonna use my maul. I'm gonna very much attempt to anyway. Is my hold on. Is rage active? Rage is active. Okay. Before I do the roll. That's a 23.
All right, yeah, that'll definitely hit. The one you just attacked, who we have lovingly nicknamed Farfig Jr., is going to attack one more time. But he can't bring himself to do it as he swings an axe and it just buries itself and the head buries itself in the ground. And he is left just kind of staring up at you.
I forgot to mention. If I do attack, it's non-lethal damage.
Cool.
But yeah, I'm just gonna like stare down at this orc. I mean, I'm probably like a full foot and a half taller than him. Cease this
Yeah, and he's
mockery
hunched
of
over
combat.
because he just buried his axe in the
Yeah.
ground.
Do you know what? While he's hunched over, I'm just gonna get behind him and I'm gonna suplex him. Just kind of like
Okay.
use the haft of the mace to just grip him close to me by the waist and then just German suplex him.
Okay. Yeah. What? Oh, hold on one sec.
Wait, he's googling what's a German suplex.
No, I know what a German suplex is. My dad came in for a second.
Oh, okay. Does he want to join?
No, he wants to
Tell him
go to
to make
bed.
Oh, okay. Tell him to make character sheet first, then he can go to bed.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. I'll tell him to make a character sheet tomorrow,
Sick.
and I genuinely will too. I won't even give a full context. I'll just be like, "Hey, Dad, one of my friends wants to make a character sheet for my game."
Yeah, you just print out a character sheet from like D&D Beyond and be like, fill this out.
Here, just fill this out.
Don't even give him a rule book or anything. Just give him the sheets. Be like, fill this out.
Yeah, you watch the D&D movie. You know what you're doing.
No, he's gonna roll the gelatinous cube or a mimic.
Oh, good God. Anyway, would that be like an unarmed attack roll? Like what? What?
Yeah,
you-
pretty much. I mean, it's the same. It's essentially the same roll.
Okay, then yeah, go do it.
That's a 14.
Yeah, no, he's gonna shove you off.
How dare?
And he'll say, are you taunting me? Just finish it."
Finish it. I have walked halfway across this world. Farfig has been in search of his clan, and I come to a mere mockery of it. What is there to finish? You're already done.
As you actually, you know what? Give me an intimidation with advantage.
Sick. Let's fucking go. 24.
I just realized you could have used your strength for that, couldn't you?
That is using my strength.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, they put in like a new functionality for rage. Like when you get the ability that you can add it to like certain skills, it does it for you on the new character sheet. When you toggle rage on,
I see.
because like when I toggle it off, it goes down. It goes back to like plus whatever the fuck it is,
Very cool.
+3. Yeah, it is very cool.
If only the 2024 sheet looked better.
I mean, I don't mind it. It's just a pain in the ass because you got to pay to unlock like other subclasses, so I have to add all the shit manually,
That's the biggest
and
thing
then
right now.
get it to work with everything else manually.
Regardless, they are all now quite terrified now, as they all just back down, except for Farfig Jr., who is just kind of staring up at you, looking at your abs, going, "Gosh, you could grind meat on those." And
Yep.
you'll hear a loud, booming voice. "Farfig, is that really you?"
Farfig
you
sharply turns around.
You see a man you have not seen in quite a while. You see bleh.
Gormath.
Yes, your father. Walking towards you very slowly, no weapons drawn. Just kind of looking around. They're not the same without you.
Father, is it? Really you?
Is it really you, Farfig?
There is only the one Farfig.
Out of all the others you've torn your way through, you indeed emerge as the one Farfig. I must ask you, though, if you were seen as an enemy, would you be able to live with it? You and I know the truth, but others might not.
What is this truth that you speak of, Father?
They saw you die. They may think that, like all the others who fell to the Phantom March, is now part of their army.
Oh, Sabella died as well. She's joined the Phantom March as well. Damn. There is only the one true Farfig. All other Farfigs have been destroyed by my hand.
And so they have. But that doesn't answer my question. Are you able to live with the fact that they saw you die and are not yet prepared to accept your death?
Farfig is not concerned of his death. Farfig is only concerned of the clan's survival. If that means that Farfig must leave, then so be it.
Your father will give a very, very solid, like, this would knock it would not only knock the air out of a normal human, but knock them flat on their face, but give you a very loving just pat on the shoulder. That is what matters. You are indeed still Farfig. Now, I believe a friend of yours is waiting for you. And he'll point towards what used to be your pile of bodies, now being a cave.
Is this it? Is this another trial that the Farfig must endure?
Who can say? Perhaps everything is a trial, or perhaps it's all just one large battle.
Then it is
Either
a battle
way.
that
Oh,
we will
never mind,
win.
you go ahead.
Then it
Go ahead.
is a battle that we will win. Live with honor and die in glory.
The Hell Reavers will cheer in agreement.
Father, before Farfig goes, you must answer me one question.
Hmm.
Is Mother safe?
He'll give a small smile and a nod. I have not seen her, so I assume she is.
Then Farfig will find her. Farfig will make sure that she is safe, and then Farfig will bring her home.
I know you will, my son.
Farfig's just gonna stand up straight, just slam his fist to his chest. For the Hell Reavers.
Again, the rest of them cheer in response. shouting it at it back, "For the Hell Reaver!"
Farthy's just gonna turn, take his weapon out, haft it over his shoulder, and just start walking towards this cave.
All right. And now we will turn to Spiral.
What the hell?
Spiral, for whatever reason, these people are just paying you no mind. They're ignoring you. That's rude.
Huh. Well, have I got a way to solve this problem?
Have I got a problem for this solution?
Have I got a problem for this solution? I take my heart up out of my bag outside of my body, and I start jamming on the side of the street where everyone can see me, playing the loudest frickin' music I can.
Beautiful. I'm sure the music is just lovely.
Yeah, check this out. It's alright.
Not bad. It's your average, which is above most people's average.
Actually, my average is unable to fail.
That is also true. Unfortunately, though, despite that, they just don't care.
What the hell? Hey! Hey, you! I see you over there! Hey, Grandma! Pay attention to me!
Your own grandma. Nothing.
Oh no, that's her name.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, but grandma isn't doing anything. She doesn't pay you any mind.
What the hell? Hey, you over there! I remember you, Sertraline! What are you doing? How's your brother Zoloft?
Did you just say Zoloft?
Yeah, and it's a non-brand name Sertraline.
Oh my god. Oh god. This is the most silliest, serious moment ever.
I'm literally just naming things on my desk in front of me.
Well, regardless, no matter how many things on your desk you seem to name, they don't really respond. They don't seem to care.
Spiral falls to what you could possibly assume are knees, since they're just a blob. Feeling a little defeated. Why is no one acknowledging me? Why is no one paying any attention to me? Everything I've done to get back here, and that was a dramatic end where it trails off.
As you fall to the ground, trying to make some sort of sense of what's happening to you, you hear something utterly horrendous, actually.
Huh?
It is some of the worst harp playing you have ever heard. From a young plasmoid, a bloblet, with a small bucket on the ground trying to play and failing miserably.
That guy sucks. I didn't even know we had harps on this planet.
And just like you, people are just ignoring this this small bloblet, this child playing his heart out terribly.
Hey, just because his performance is shit doesn't mean you can't at least give him your time of day.
And as usual, they pay you no mind.
God, fucking. You know what? You know what? And Spiral's gonna like, sort of like angrily slide over there, reach into their bag that's currently inside of them, and pull out a gray metal coin. Here, kid.
You reach for a gray metal coin, but instead you pull out a very odd-looking gold coin. It's not like the
fuck?
gold you've gotten from the world from the planet you were just at, but it is a gold coin of sorts.
Well, we don't have gold on this planet.
It's all you have, though. And that's weird.
Huh. Well, I thought this was going to be an Electrum piece, but still, on me, kid. You're doing great. Keep up the good work.
And
Tosses
as
it in the
the
bucket.
gold plops lonely into the bucket, the
Which
kid
is where our
will look
children
up at
sleep, by
you.
the way.
What'd you say?
This is where our children sleep, by the way. Our children sleep in buckets.
Aw, that's both sad and adorable. Well, it's sad for humans, but adorable for bloblets. And he'll look up at you and go, "Oh, oh, thank you. Thank you so much, sir.
Hey,
No
anything for a
matter how
fellow.
much I play this strange instrument, no one cares."
Well, the harpsichord is a hard thing to master for people that don't have fingers.
Oh, is that what I'm doing wrong?
Yeah, you see, you're just kind of like slapping yourself against it. You gotta pluck it. You gotta
Oh,
pluck the strings.
what are fingers?
Oh, check this out. Generates an arm, causes a hand with 7 digits. You gotta make the ends of them really hard and almost like calloused, so they're able to grab things without being all wet and sticky, you know?
Oh, oh. He's gonna make 7 fingers of his own and start plucking much better.
You got the harpsichord in you. You're an upcoming performer already.
Is that what this is called? A harpsichord?
Yeah.
Oh, it's lovely. Oh, thank you so much, sir.
Yeah,
What's
it's
your
no
name?
problem. My name? Huh. Everybody around here knows my name.
Kid will look around. Um, I, yes, of course, sir. I'm so
And you
sorry.
know what? Just for you, because I'm sure you'll also be one of my #1 fans. Here you go, and I hand him an autograph.
Oh, wow. Spiral. Thank you, Mr. Spiral.
Yeah, don't wear it out, kid. You'll be seeing my names on billboards soon.
Oh, I sure hope so. You're great.
Yeah, did you notice I generated a Brooklyn accent at some point? I don't understand it.
Oh, I don't understand it either, but it's still really cool if you're doing it. I hope I can go to Brooklyn one day.
Yeah, back on Broadway once again.
Oh, wait a minute. He's gonna pick up the coin. Where did you get this?
That's a great question. You know, I don't know.
I saw a coin just like this, actually. It was in the new river they built.
Oh, heck, they built a river. We got that much water?
It's amazing, sir.
I've been gone for too long. I gotta go check this out.
You should go there right now. Thank you again.
Of course, kid, keep up the hard work.
And with that, he continues to play his harp.
What a little freak.
So yeah, if you were to follow him to the river, or follow his directive, he points with his new finger to where the river was. He did that.
All 7 of them.
All 7 of them.
Look, buddy, when you're pointing, you just got to use one of them.
Oh, thank you. I've never used a finger before.
Yeah, and then if you really want to upset someone, you hold 2 of them up in like a V shape. We call that a no peace sign.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, it really upsets people. Anyway, I'm heading to the river.
Oh, good luck, sir. I do hope you find what you're looking for. Oh, huh?
Or,
What?
what the?
What the? What? No. Go to the river.
Yeah, alright. Sure.
I promise you I'm fine. Anyway, the river is secluded.
See
No
you later,
one's there.
Walt. No one's there.
How did you know he knew? Spiral knows my name.
Anyway, what do you mean no one's at the river? It's water. Water is so important.
Yeah, that is weird. Why would?
What the
people
hell,
not be-
God?
Why would people not be at the water? Said God.
Civilizations are created around water for the purpose of water. Therefore, there should be people here.
And yet there isn't. But you do notice that there is a coin in the river. Very similar to the one you gave the kid.
Well, the totally intelligent and smart thing to do is to reach my hand into the water and not be swept away by it as I grab the coin.
uh, hang on. I gotta change something real quick. Don't worry about it. It's unrelated.
Yeah?
Anyway, the so you may or may not have gotten swept up in the river.
Oh, what the hell?
I'm sorry.
I didn't even get to make an athletics check.
Oh, I know. You didn't even. I'm sorry.
I mean, like, can I try to do like an athletics or acrobatics just to see what would have happened, even though I'm
Yes,
already
you
in the
may.
river?
Go ahead. Do an athletics.
All right, I'll do an athletics.
Do an athletics.
Oh, that's not too bad.
You would have been pretty good. And in fact, I'm going to say you are pretty good. And instead of being fully swept away, it just kind of feels like it's pushing you. And instead of you getting absorbed into the water, you're just kind of.
I turn into an
floating along.
inflatable raft.
Oh, this next part's a little awkward without Robin.
What do you mean? Robin's right there. With, Cassius is right there with Perrin.
Oh, thank God.
Ah! That's me, getting swept up in the water. Ah!
So yeah, as you get swept up, Perrin.
Do I at least grab the coin?
Yes.
Cool.
You now have a strange gold coin.
Awesome.
Well, it's me.
But
Oh,
Perrin,
very
and
cool.
don't mute Sasha. I still need you.
Yeah, I realize that.
Yeah, as you jump out the window with Cassius on your back, there's the slight issue of you're very high up. How high can you fall without dying?
I do have some pretty good fall resistance. So Perrin can take a bit of a beating.
What if you land on something soft and buoyant?
That'd be pretty convenient. So I
That
can
would be
negate
pretty convenient.
I can negate up to 30 fall damage just by being a monk.
And how is fall damage calculated again?
I want to say it was like, let me double check. You're the
So
DM, why
fall
are you asking
damage
me?
is it's 1d6 per 10 feet above 10 feet, so you can fall 10 feet and be fine. But then you take 1d6 per 10 feet of extra
Yeah,
falling.
that. And it caps out at 20d6, I believe, if you fall 200.
Okay, so let's say you do this much. Well, good news. Even if you didn't just land on what you landed on, you're fine. Jesus, you can take 30 fall damage.
Yeah.
That's a
Whoa,
lot.
you can just tank that? That's crazy.
Yeah, man, fucking anime protagonist energy going on there.
For real.
I would love
But
to
yeah,
roll
no, you land on something oddly squishy on a
Okay.
river.
Well, that's convenient.
Ow,
And
what
you
the
realize
hell?
Spiral has his spiral.
Oh,
You are unhurt, but you did catch a big old centaur.
Hey, get your wheelchair out of my face.
okay, sorry. Hi.
No,
How
that's
did
still
you?
my
Mr.
that's
Spiral?
still that's still my face.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's still my face
Okay,
there.
okay. What about over
No,
here?
that's also my face. Honestly, I think my entire body is a face
Yeah,
in
that.
some way, like a surface of sorts.
Oh, well, can you like park somewhere so I could get off your face then?
We're being swept away by a rapid river.
Oh, we might be being chased by a giant, scary were owl there. I don't mean to
What?
alarm you.
No. Look up.
No, there's nothing. Y'all are safe.
Oh,
You're
phew.
full of it.
Okay, I guess she can't fly. That's good.
It seems that the power of friendship, the
I
literal
am.
friendship.
I am the friendship.
Alright, anyways, like, how far is the shore about from here?
What shore?
Oh,
What shore?
you said they were in a river, therefore there's gotta be a part where there's not a river, you know?
It's as big as the Mississippi.
Oh. Well, where'd the tower go?
What tower?
Oh.
What do you mean tower? There's no towers on my planet other than like stone towers.
Wait, planet, what do you... Okay, something's weird. I was in a cave, I fought a big rock, then I was in Cassius's
Alright,
tower,
that sounds normal. That doesn't sound normal.
and then his mom turned into a giant owl there. That was...
sounds normal.
Yeah, like, Cassius, you forgot to tell us your mom's a werewolf, or were-owl there.
Yeah, you little freak. What the hell?
She's never done this before.
Well, don't worry. I'll fight her sometime, and I'll beat her up so she stops being an owl
I
bear.
didn't realize your mom was a freak.
Anyways, what now? I could try to do something to steer us. Have you seen Farfigure Hollow or
Who?
the others?
Right, the others. Who?
The guy who called you Fishbowl.
Do we have to get that guy?
I mean, he has snacks, so yeah.
He does have money on him. Here, Spiral's gonna like shake the bag that's still inside him, spit out a sheet from their bedroll. Use this as a sail.
Oh, I guess I could work with that. Let me check my inventory as well. Yeah.
And just to make things easier for us, spits out their mask as well, puts it on like the front of the raft.
Yeah, but I could like hold up my spear and kind of like affix the little blanket to that to kind of use as a pseudo sail. I also have it's not much, but I can do a little bit of elementalism to try and give it a little gust as well with back in the air. Just a teeny nudge.
Yeah, I'm sure that will help and work. Meanwhile, under the water, I make myself some little feats and start kicking.
Yay!
Adorable. But yeah, no, with the power of teamwork, the raft is now moving, following the river's currents even faster. And eventually you do see it come into a large cave.
What? More cave. Does this look like my cave?
No,
Does this look like one of my caves?
no.
Does it look like any sort of cave we would recognize?
No.
Oh. Let's go in the cave.
Does it look like a cave?
Yeah.
Oh my god. I'm having second
Oh
thoughts.
my god, it's a cave.
And you're not going to believe this, but Farfig, as you walk through your cave, you would run into a river with the strangest boat you may have ever seen.
You know,
I mean, is it made out of tungsten or something? how
No, it's
how
made
weird
of-
is this boat?
it's made out of slime. Plasmoid specifically. Hey, orc guy, it's me, your cool musician buddy from work.
Ah, puny slime creature, the Farfig has found you, and puny horseboy as well,
Hello.
And puny bird boy.
and puny bird boy as well. I couldn't see him from
Yeah.
behind the puny horseman, with it sinking slowly within the puny goo boat.
I think he
You know-
fainted.
I didn't even.
Oh, that's
The puny
unfortunate.
bird man looks like he's been drinking too
You know, I hate to sound like a non-believer, but I don't think I'd be able to raft all of us on this river.
Yeah.
It is okay. Farfig knows how to swim very, very well.
Oh, you should teach me sometime.
What if we got out of the water and joined you?
Farfig finds these terms acceptable.
Yay!
Cool. Can you help us get out of the water over here? Hey horse, can you put your stretch your spear over?
I got this. I'm gonna stick a wheel in the water and start spinning it around rapidly to use it as a propeller.
I guess that works.
To get out of the water, to go down the river.
To get closer to
we're-
the shore so we can actually get off.
Yeah, we gotta direct ourselves out of the flow.
Mm-hmm.
Farfig is okay with this. So I'm gonna wait until they get closer, and then I'm just gonna pick them out of the river because my carrying capacity is like 640 pounds or some shit. In fact, I don't even know how you even calculate carrying capacity in D&D. Let's have a look at this just for
It's
a laugh.
stupid.
I think it's 15
'Cause there's
times
like
your
so much.
strengths.
Yeah, there's so
or...
much that you can lift as well.
Yeah.
Gee whiz, you lifted us up like a ton of feathers.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
fine.
so it's twice your carrying capacity, which is measured with strength times 30.
Yeah, because you have a
So I
powerful
have.
build.
Hey, Spiral, what's
yeah,
heavier, a
so that-
kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers?
No, we don't get powerful build anymore. They got rid of
I'm
that.
about the weight of a kilogram of feathers.
So kilograms.
Do you know what? Fuck it. For the sake
No,
of
I mean, it's still lighter than a kilogram of steel.
fuck it. For the sake of being badass, I have powerful build. So I can carry 1,020 pounds.
Nice.
Whoa.
Well, I can lift 1,020 pounds.
Hey, do you even lift, buddy?
So yeah, I'm gonna suplex a fucking Tarask if we ever do come across him. Or at least a small elephant.
I was gonna. I don't. Okay.
Well, we can cast like feather on a Tarask to make it lighter, and then I'll be
That-
able to suplex it.
That's
Aren't
true.
elephants like 3,000 pounds?
Yeah.
That's why I said a small elephant,
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
like a baby elephant.
Anyway, can someone ring me out here?
Father can do this. How much crushing damage does he take?
Don't let it be too much. I only have 22 points right now.
I'm sure we can accommodate this. It's fine. It's fine. It's an unarmed strike. It only does like 4 points damage. It's fine.
No, I mean, don't worry about it. I'm amorphous. It won't hurt at all.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because you can like go squish.
You go
Yeah.
squish.
I can go squish.
Unless I squish you like more than like 1 inch, and then you fuck.
Well, you would
Is
never
that
do
how
that
you
to me.
tried, Star?
Yeah.
Farthing's just
God.
pausing. Like, would he do it?
You would never do that to me.
He just
Good old
squeezes
buddies.
all the
Quiet.
electrum out of
Hey,
him. That's all
hey,
he
no,
does.
hey, I need those.
Ooh, shiny.
Quiet, puny blob man. Farthing is cleansing you of corruption and just squeezing out all the electrum.
I like to slip out of. I would like to slip out of their grapple.
That's fine. You can do that. That's fine. Farthing
No,
allows you. Farthing wills
make me
it.
roll for it.
Okay, fine. Roll for it. Fucking, I don't know what it is. Oh, yeah. For you, it's like Dex or
Yeah, it'd be
strength or something.
acrobatics probably.
Okay, fuck it. We're gonna fucking. Where's my athletics? There it is.
23.
Okay, well I got 12, so fuck it.
I literally just goop out of your hands and start picking up the electrum pieces.
What is fucking Roll20's problem with me and dice rolls tonight? Like, what is going on? Have fun trying to roll higher than a 10, you orc fuck.
I create
roll
like
20.
a Hoover mouth tube and just start sucking the electrum pieces back into my body bag.
Oh god, he's turned into a cone
Oh
shell.
man, if only you had a way
Cone
to
shell.
re-roll a dice roll if you needed it.
He's like the
What?
love child of Kirby in a gelatinous cube.
Brrrr.
Just the Kirby sound effect, just fucking wee.
Boyo and all that.
Hoya or something.
Man, Poyo or some fucking shit.
I
Oh,
don't
boya,
fucking
boya.
know.
What do those words mean?
Oh, in my language, Poyo means the endless void.
Cool. Okay, so let's try and find the others.
That explains everything.
Yeah.
Do we have to?
Well, I mean, if we want to get out of here, we might probably be good if we get everyone. Because if we have to fight that rock I found, I think we're gonna need a lot of this.
Where is here anyway? I thought we were in a library, and then all of a sudden I was on my home planet, and now we're down a river in a cave, which is
Yeah.
still possibly on my home planet.
I don't think this is real, I gotta be honest. Like real,
What, you're
real.
saying we're in some kind of like illusionary space? Don't be ridiculous.
I mean, probably I've seen the other mages back where I come from use lots of cool illusions and things, so it's not impossible, but...
No, I think it's impossible.
Oh, okay. Let's keep walking.
Nothing can't not be real.
Aaron starts walking away.
Has it been an hour yet? Can I stop talking?
Oh,
Sure.
Blah, 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 blah.
You just start like mid English or mid common. You just
I'm
slip to
just.
and yeah, and let me tell you,
Wait, mid what?
I've seen caves before, and I know what my planet's caves look like, and then blah 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 blah.
no, I didn't hear any Poyos in there, so I'm not sure what
Nothing.
it just said.
Point.
But yes, we continue, I imagine.
Oh yeah, he won't shut up now.
Mm-hmm.
This as we're walking, you just hear blarbles in the back.
just some pleasant white noise. It's like rain ASMR. Weird.
And surprisingly, it's not coming from Farthing's backside this time. Don't need to worry.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Whoop.
Cool. I think the DM should swap the scene.
Mm-hmm.
I think so too, because as y'all are walking and having this silly conversation, you guys, the cave starts shifting into more of a sort of temple hallway.
Hmm.
And eventually comes out into a, oh god, I'm trying to remember what it looked like. I did this with Hollow. Send help.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yeah, that. It's a square. There's clearly part of the wall has crumbled away already
Oh.
into a completely different room. Hollow, I forget. Did you ever actually leave the place?
Yeah, he pointed me to a door. He pointed me to an exit.
Boo.
Oh, okay, cool. So I don't need to worry about that happening because you all would find what Hollow now found, which is a room with an old, very old, nondescript man going through a bunch of ruined books.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't even turn to look at you. He just says, "Oh, you're late."
Hi.
All right. One moment. I am assuming you're here for knowledge.
Yeah. I'm also here for my my other
Oh,
friends. Have you seen them?
yes, Hollow came and left.
He left me?
Well, he wasn't sure when you'd get here, but don't worry, you can catch up to him. Once we're finished, of course.
Hmm.
He actually really wants to talk to you.
Oh, cool. So you done with your book yet?
Oh, right. Puts away one of the books and then takes a seat in an old chair.
Mhm.
Very well. I'm sure you have questions, and there are a lot of them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And last time I offered unlimited questions, I regretted it immensely.
What happened?
I talked for a very long time.
Oh,
And since there's so many of you, I will give you 3 questions each.
okay.
Talk amongst yourselves, see who wants to go first. It doesn't matter to me.
Rock, paper, scissors?
I'm going to message Robin to see if they want to ask a question.
Yep. Excellent. Well, I guess I'm going first unless anyone else wants to.
Oh, raise his hand.
Uh-huh. That's a
He's
good
gonna
one.
take one of the ruined books and look through it. Sasha, do you have a translation for what you just said?
Something Reddit, am I the asshole post.
That is a very subjective question you just asked.
The answer is yes.
Some people probably would say you're the asshole. But, to be fair, you had only just met Ama, so you yourself didn't particularly have that much tied to her.
Oh my god.
If there's
Oh,
anybody I do not need to read an entire book to translate to have a question.
yeah. Unless Hollow already asked this one, which in this case, ignore it, but, the main reason we came here is, something really bad's going on in Gold Shore Holding, and we're not sure what, like, they did like detect evil and good or something, and like everything came up phantoms, which is really bad. So like, what's going on, and how do we stop that from going on and probably killing people and turning them into evil phantoms?
Well, that was very long-winded. Technically, he did ask that, but he didn't ask how to deal with it, I suppose. Have you considered killing everyone that might be a phantom?
You're mean.
Shrugs. It's not mean or nice. I'm simply stating you could kill them.
Well, that's not helpful.
Farfig's just nodding.
Well, then we'd kill this entire city if we think they're all phantoms, and we'd be back to square one because we're trying to save people, not kill them.
True, but you would have dealt with the phantoms.
Are you gonna be helpful when I ask questions, or are you just gonna be stupid?
Are you going to ask helpful questions, or are you going to ask stupid ones?
I thought I asked a helpful question.
You asked what do we do about the gold shore hold looking phantom? Fine. Let me answer your question with my own question. Why do you think the entire city would look like there is phantoms everywhere?
I mean, I don't think there's phantoms everywhere, actually, because we didn't see any. And the ones that act like people, like, we learned to pinpoint out to a degree, so maybe there's a really
That's
big
true.
one hiding under it that's, like, so big with phantom energy, it's taking up the whole thing. In that case, why hasn't anyone
He'll
found
just
it?
very slowly and sarcastically clap his hands. Congratulations,
Well,
you've figured it out.
hmm. See, I'm
Now
smart.
then, who will question next?
Barrett's looking at Farfig.
Big man, do you have a question?
That in itself is a very good question.
Farfig is loading.
I'm trying to replay through my brain what we've been through, and I am struggling with very great intensity. What the fuck did we even come in here for in the first place?
Trying to figure out how to help the city that may or may not explode into phantoms. And or any other
The origin
personal
of the
plots.
phantoms.
Yeah.
Those that thing.
And what's going
Yeah,
on with
I
the
was
ones
gonna
that act
ask-
like people?
Favik has one question.
Speak.
Do you know of a means in which we can stop these phantoms from rising?
Well, there's the obvious. Kill all 4 generals. That would do it. But then you have the problem of the phantoms that are already there. To which I would say that you would have to trace the phantoms back to their source. I'll give you the short version of that one because I gave your friend the phantoms were brought about by the influence of a generation of gods that have been locked away in an in-between realm and now bleed into your world.
I think that makes sense.
I'm sure your friend will do as good of a job as I did explaining it to him.
Okay.
He seems like a rather smart individual.
Alright, what else?
You each have 2 more, or if you don't have, quite alright.
Ooh,
My
I got
door is open whenever the harpies desire.
Oh, I got a good one. Why are
Yeah.
the phantoms who act like people and are good and cool like that, aside from, like, why are they not eating people?
Oh, that's a really funny one. I like that one.
Mm.
I could give you the answer, or I could tell you where you could get an even better answer.
Don't say the door.
Do you say that out loud?
Yeah.
By the door, I'm assuming you mean Winona's door.
Yeah. She's nice, and I'm not gonna intrude on her space or try and beat her up, unless she asks.
Well, then I guess you're not getting the fun answer. I'll give you my version of it, though. If a phantom devours somebody whose soul is strong enough to survive, then their soul will shine through, and then they become themselves, but as a phantom.
Wow.
Their body is still dead, but their soul has taken over the phantom.
Oh, Lily must be so strong then. Maybe it was onto something with those intrusive thoughts. I mean, what?
I'm sure those intrusive thoughts are something. Speaking of, I don't approve of the way that thing on your head is looking at me.
It's a rock. It doesn't have eyes.
As he says that, by the way, ever since you saw this guy, that thing has been just gently pinging for you to kill this man.
You know what? I'm starting to agree with you, Mr. Rock. Perrin thinks that. He doesn't say that out loud.
He's got a crystallized fragment of Emperor Palpatine.
Mm-hmm.
It says.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like Perrin's
Perrin.
focusing pretty hard on the rock right now. Is there anything, like, if I tune into it, is there anything it would want me to ask for a chance? Besides, why you like this? Can I kill you?
Besides why you like this, can I kill you? Why am I like this? Why do I feel broken?
Why does my rock feel broken, I think?
That is a very strange question, but nonetheless. Because it is broken. It is a fragment of a whole. Wherever you got it from, unfortunately, it broke off from. And some very powerful force must have stopped it from burning your skull alive.
Oh, I appreciate that.
If you can find whoever did that, you will likely be able to either take it out or complete its power.
Ooh. Perfect. Can you ask where we find that person? I'm out of questions.
Cassius will do it. Where do we find this person?
Wow.
You will find her in K-Rest, just outside the Erstrix Forest. I'm sure you'd love to go back there. In her own little cottage. It's not her home, but, well, let's just say she can't go home at the moment.
Oh, that's sad.
Oh, is it three questions? Is it 3 questions each?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was only 3 questions.
Yes, each. I figured that the less brainy of the group would ask very simple questions.
Blah, 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 blah. Translator's note. What is that supposed to mean? Which you can count as a question.
Well, what I just said?
Yeah.
It means that Perrin is a very straightforward kind of person.
Yeah.
Answering his questions doesn't take very long. Farfig is also straightforward, and you blarbling.
We're very
And
fast.
for some reason, Cassius seems oddly quiet.
I think he's traumatized.
Glares like they just said something racist.
I think he's on his 7th bottle by now. That's probably why he's quiet.
Wow, an 8-year-old drinking.
Yeah, I gave him some of my OJ.
I mean, to be fair, it's a good way to get kids to shut up. Just get
Mm.
them drunk, get them drunk, and go to bed early. Done. Worked for me.
Nice lady at the forest in a cottage. Got it.
Yes, you will have an interesting time talking with her.
So, do we have like 3 questions each?
Yeah. You still got
Yeah.
3
Oh,
questions. You got 3 questions.
oh, I thought it was fucking. Yeah, I'm about to say like how many questions have we gone through? Like 7 or 8, and it was
Mhm.
like, okay, what happened to 3?
Yeah, it's 3 each. So parents asked
Okay.
3, you've asked 1. Spirals asked 2 question mark. Translation.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Translation.
What's the best way to make? What's the best way to get massive amount of money? I'm trying to get off this fucking rock.
Ah, that explains why I have so little information on. Well, for starters, there's plenty of ways to make money. You're quite the musician. You can use that to your advantage. I'm sure the king of the Gold Shorehold would love to have a bard in his service, other than Pierrot. As I'm sure you've noticed, Pierrot is definitely an eccentric. Oh, but consider this a freebie. Your ship is not exactly easily accessible right now.
Eh,
Oh,
huh?
oh.
Yes, you, I believe, crashed in the Taraki Desert. Yes, and that just happens to be the same place where Perrin's faction is.
Yeah.
And one of their scouts found it,
Uh-huh.
and now they're studying it.
That's alright. I'm sure if I ask them nicely, they'll give it back.
Good luck with that.
I'm very nice.
Oh.
Oh, fuck you, Echoalia.
It's perfect. Do you have any questions? You have like 2 left, or you could come back later or something.
The way back should be a lot easier for you now.
Mhm.
Oh, don't tell the harpies I said that.
Okay.
Or do. It'd be funny.
Um, I do like being funny.
Indeed. Harvick has another question.
Yes.
Where are the survivors of Harvick's clan?
Scattered at the moment, but if you were to search near home, you would find some of them.
Then Harvick has one more question.
Yes.
Is mother still alive?
Your mother reaches for another book and starts flipping through it. Hmm. It says here that she has not yet died. Well, that's good. Closes the book, lays it down. But then again, that's not one of the things I know offhand. I just read it after all.
And it's real convenient you have all these books on us for some reason.
Oh, would you like to read it?
Sure.
He'll toss you a book, and it is
Yeah.
very clearly ruined. The pages are smudged and burnt, and none of it's legible.
Hmm.
You already asked all your questions.
Translators note. I haven't actually been paying attention this whole time. Who the hell is this guy?
Oh yeah, what's your name, sir?
Oh. Question, but I'll give it to you anyway for politeness sake. You may simply call me the bookkeeper. That is what my master has called me for the past several thousand years. However long I've been trapped in here.
Hmm. Do you want to get out?
Me, are you offering to take me with you?
I mean, I guess if you wanna, cause like reading about things is one thing, but like going out and experiencing things is a lot more fun.
Sadly, until my master is free, I am trapped as well.
Oh, that sucks.
It does. Such is my punishment given to me by the goddess Echelon.
Oh,
I could
I heard Astrolot.
Thus my punishment given to me by the goddess Echelon herself.
Oh, yeah, you really don't want to make her angry.
No.
I still think Farfik has one question left. Correct me if I'm. Or no, Farfik asked the last question.
No, I
Where's not?
really missed all my.
Anyways,
I really missed.
thank you, Mr. Bookkeeper. We should probably go find Ama and Hollow now.
Ama will join you eventually. She'll need to find her own.
Well, I
And
mean,
then I'll give her 3 questions to ask me. But to find Hollow will be very easy. We go down that pathway right there.
oh, cool,
The
thanks.
same way you came in. It will let you out now.
Yay!
Good
Well,
luck
Spiral
saving the
lingers.
world or whatever.
Spiral lingers behind for a second, picks up one of the books around there. How much is this worth?
Well, in your world, it is worth exactly nothing. Here, oh, right, different world. Outside of this room, it is worth nothing. Do what? Oh. You see, to your eyes, they simply look like ruined books. So I would say if you can convince anyone that these books contain the vast amounts of knowledge that are in them, it would be priceless. But no, you can't take it with you. Are you asking me to stop you? Because my master simply would will it to return. Yes.
Puts book in bag.
Okay, have fun.
Thumbs up.
Do you know what book that thing just took?
No idea.
Hey, Sasha, add strange book. Add strange ruined book to inventory.
Okay.
And when you walk out, you by the way still have it. I have just made an executive decision. This is now a pot thread. Have fun.
This guy's mask is like, hey, well, it'd be funny if I didn't return it, actually.
Like the camera, y'all don't see this, but the camera goes back to the old man as y'all leave. Looks at the pile of the book where you picked it up from. Sees that it hasn't come back. Oh dear. My master is going to have fun. All right. So real quick, let's do a scene real quick. Hollow, you're the first to find the door back. And you can tell it's the door back because it is the exact same door you entered from.
I just step out, open the door, get on the floor, See,
Everybody do the dinosaur.
I,
Sorry.
I come from literally pitch black darkness into a room with candlelit, maybe even sunlight. Is there sunlight coming through here
Yeah.
in the library? Oh my god! So yeah, I go from a pitch black room to sunlight. I'm like, oh, freaking heck!
Ah, you have returned. Were you successful?
I'd say so. I say as I close the door behind me. Are the others out? Am I the first one out?
You are indeed the first one out. It would
Damn.
seem that whatever is in store for you was quite simple.
I wouldn't say that, but maybe easier than what everyone else had.
Perhaps. Maybe your challenge lies in the real. Who can say?
That was strangely. I'm gonna look at her with like, who said that?
The Queen.
I'm gonna look at her with a side eye, like, why'd you say it like that?
Because anyone who has it easy in there tends to have it a lot harder out here.
Has anyone you've ever sent in met the bookkeeper?
Few have. Not a lot. Sadly, many of them are a bit too feral to make it all the way.
Feral.
Harpies are only now just trying to form a higher form of society. The ones
Oh.
who went
They
in were
call it
more
hip
wild.
culture.
I thought you meant they went feral inside the room.
Well, some of them did.
Well, still, if that's all right, I think I'll sit here and wait for my comrades to get back before I start to divulge exactly what I saw.
Oh, certainly. Although I'm sure the librarians will now be itching to hear what you have to say. And
They can
indeed,
wait.
several librarians are now just kind of bouncing on their feet, like, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Tell us. We want to know everything.
You'll just have to get a chair for an old man and let me sit down. I prefer
Of
to tell
course,
my
of course.
stories. I prefer to tell my stories sitting down.
They fetch you a chair and dust it off, dust the feathers off, make sure there's no bird poop on it, which there isn't, because this is high society for harpies at least.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to rest my eyes for a moment. And I'm just gonna like sit there in the chair, waiting for everybody to come back.
Aw, no. Talk.
Sorry, an old man needs his rest.
And they're going to be disappointed, just ah, and some of them are still going to be insistent. Some will just squawk, upset. And here is an mildly awkward position for me. Looks at Corin. I know what I want to do with Ama. I don't know how to do it now with Ama coming in late. Because it's already 11.
Mm-hmm.
Do me next week. Sorry. I literally just came back from the bathroom and I heard you talking.
Nice.
Yeah, nah, no problem. I just hope you don't mind if...
No. I don't mind if you do me next week. I don't want to do it late anyways. I'm just here to listen to get some last minute stuff.
Yeah.
Because I do have some very interesting things for you.
Yeah.
And I'm
Yeah,
hoping
just do
you'll
me-
be able to solve your puzzle.
Yeah, just do me next week because
Stop saying
I
just do me
yeah.
next week. God.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry. I just came back from an escape room, and
Not a
long
busy
story short,
schedule. You can have sex with me next week.
no, I need to go talk about. I need to talk about this escape room I just did real quick because it's crazy. So we had this weird Iron Maiden puzzle where we had to
Ooh.
stick a stick inside it and then made some screaming noises, but half of them sound like they were coming instead.
This is being recorded, by the way. This is on
Oh, wow.
camera.
Oh, is
That's
it?
Yeah.
hilarious.
I'm keeping this.
Yeah,
Keep
no.
that in.
Yeah, no, it literally said like it sounded like they were trying, do screams of pain, but half the time it sounded like I couldn't tell whether they're taking a gigantic shit or they're having the best time of their life.
I mean, to each their own, yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, right, there's your
Definitely.
puzzle for a Monix session. Iron Maiden.
No.
Yeah, the Iron Maiden, and you have to decide whether you are going to scream in pain or orgasm.
Yeah.
And then the god Vale will
Mhm.
come visit you.
Yeah. Yes,
That's
if
crazy.
it's just a Moss thing that need doing, you could always just do it on another day as well with just the two of you as a little solo bit.
That is true. We could do that if you would like for us.
That's
But
true.
now, I think it is time for everyone else to come through the door.
Yippee!
They're coming through the door.
Oh, is Corin stretching again? Is that what it is?
Ah!
That's crazy.
Ah, there are your friends.
Hello.
All at once as well. Interesting.
Mhm.
That was the most easiest thing in my life.
Oh, good. Everyone made it back. I was worried I was going to have to go back in to fetch you all.
It's not back yet.
Wait a minute.
No. As the puny
Aaron,
bloodman, it was the
Spiral,
easiest
Farpig,
part of his life.
Cassius. Where's Amon?
I'm not sure. But the book guy said she'd be out here in a bit or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you made it to the bookkeeper too.
Yeah.
All of you?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I went to find
That's
the
very
others before
interesting.
I went further in, and I first found Cassius. His mom turned into an owl there, and I ran away, and then I fell on the Spiral, who was a boat, and I met up with Farfig in a cave, and we got to the bookkeeper.
We must be a very lucky bunch. He admitted that it's very difficult to access him. So, what kind of trials did you go through? You must have gone through something quite the ordeals.
Oh yeah, Farfig, you gotta tell me about what you went through too. Did you beat up bad guys?
Yes, Farfig was greeted in glorious combat.
Whoa.
And then
Makes sense. Other things.
Yes, perhaps one
Interesting.
day
Interesting.
Farfig will tell you.
You don't say.
As a reminder, Cassius can understand you for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Farfig
What
still does
Cassie
not
is here
understand
is I teach some kid how to have fingers. It honestly wasn't that big of a deal. What do you mean it was supposed to be hard?
Why does it sound like I'm the one who had the worst time?
Yeah, like I was pretty good too. I mean, it was a little weird, but
Very interesting. I had to confront a god.
oh,
Huh?
huh?
Yeah. That's
That's a lot. Did you
yeah.
win? Did you win?
I mean, it wasn't really physical altercation. It was more so a willpower battle, I would say.
Did you win?
I think so.
Yay!
Did you slay him in glorious combat?
Like I said, it was not a physical altercation.
Yeah. I
He
don't
was
think.
kind of the embodiment of darkness in all directions, so there wasn't really, much to fight.
Yeah, I don't think you could kill gods at all.
Father does not understand this. Did you beat him in a game of hopscotch?
Mental hopscotch, I guess.
Oh.
All right, well, I suppose, and I'm gonna look to the queen and say, Amma hasn't returned. Can you keep a couple guards on the door? I think we've kept your researchers waiting long enough, and we need to discuss what we found together.
Of course.
Hope she's okay.
She's strong. Sure she'll get out, and if she's not okay, I'm gonna go back in there and get her.
I don't know that we'll have the same luck twice around.
There's
But
only one way to find out.
let's just give it some time. Maybe her trial is longer. I mean, how long were we even gone for?
This many.
That many? Oh my god.
Let's grow worried if night falls. How about that?
Okay. Alrighty.
Shrugs.
Anyways, we discuss things with scholars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great conversation.
They're gonna
Yay!
they're gonna take us somewhere. They're gonna take us to a table. They can take the notes.
Oh yes, please. Where would you like to? Anywhere you'd like to sit, they say. Gather notepads.
Did he
All
say
of them are
Play-Doh?
just staring without any idea what you just said, except for one who is furiously scribbling notes.
Good, they better be. This is important shit.
I mean, is he scribbling notes or is he drawing like a stick figure?
You'll never know.
Oh, really? Father leans over and sees what he's writing.
No cheating. Get your own. You can't read.
Father finds this incredibly disrespectful from the puny Birdman.
Pulls out the book.
No. Oh, that is that. What is that?
Did you steal a book?
You
You know I can't understand you, and I can only see a book that he had in your hands.
I heard him talking when I was heading out, and I don't think he stopped.
Yes,
Spiral.
what did he say?
I think Mr. Spiral just said that he pretty much dared them to take it.
Then he didn't.
So I was like, yeah, I asked. He said, maybe. I was like, okay.
Cool.
Well, you're not dead.
He must really like
I
you.
still gotta win. All right, now let's get.
You're not dead.
Holds it over the harpy researchers temptingly.
Could we just get a peek? Just a little peek?
Universal symbol for money.
Yes. How much?
Oh my god.
Did he just say 7,000?
He
No,
did
but I'll
now.
take it.
It's over
Because I'm not paying
7,000.
7,000 gold.
Ah, I can't remember the book. Starts putting the book away.
Wait! Just show us one page. I'll give you. I'll give you 5 for a look at the page.
Don't
Oh,
believe
you
him.
could
He's going to
swindle-
give you more
You could
electrum.
swindle these fuckers so hard. You
Here,
could get
here.
the 7,000 you're asking for.
Hands 5 gold to Spiral. Let us see a page. 5,000. We'll send other people to talk to the bookkeeper.
5,000 for 1 page, or 7,000 for a whole book.
What the hell kind of?
I mean, it's a book from a god. I don't know what you want, man.
That's the dumbest. Now listen, we
It
may
has-
be new to this whole society thing, but that doesn't sound right.
Clears throat. Fucking universal speech. I choose some of the Harpy researchers, and I guess Hollow. This is a book with guaranteed factual knowledge from a god. I think it's worth exactly what I'm saying, if not more. In fact, I think I'm giving you a deal. Giving you just a peek, I think, would be way more from me to give you than giving you the entire book out of the generosity of my heart. 7,000 gold is a fair trade. Can I roll persuasion?
You can roll deception.
Oh, that works. That's better, actually.
This is where they pay like 100 gold for a peek at the book, and then all you show them is the front cover.
17. Am I able to do
That's-
anything else?
You show them the introductory page where it says thanks to these people.
Forward. Yeah, you show them forward. That's it. The contents page. That's what we show.
17. I don't think I can do anything else to make that better.
Goodness gracious.
It's still pretty good.
In before Farthing starts bullying them with intimidation to pay 7,000 gold.
Hold on. You can add. No, that's not it. Yeah, I think 17 is just going to be it.
Only 17.
Yeah, only a 17.
She's only 17.
Did it roll?
Did what roll?
I'm not seeing it.
What?
Oh, did you roll a 17?
Yeah.
Where?
Did you not see it?
No.
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 It says under universal speech, 17 deception.
I don't see universal speech.
Fresh.
Yeah.
Refresh.
Oh, wait, hold on. It says my connection to the server has been interrupted.
Oh.
Would you like me to re-roll?
Yeah, you should re-roll. Yeah,
I should. Yeah, you know, it fell off the table. I gotta re-roll.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It's the internet version of falling off the table.
It's not letting me back in.
17. That was just the number I made up in my head. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
yeah,
actually
yeah.
roll anything yet.
Why isn't it letting me back in? Ray, what the hell?
What are you looking at me for?
The
Wait, what
harpies
the hell?
the harpies just kicked you out for the 7,000 gold
Well, let
offer.
me
No, I
refresh,
swear it'll
see if I
work.
can get back.
Ray, what the hell?
I don't know. I'm tired.
Let me.
Yeah, same.
Let me. Hey, can you roll for me?
I can. Why don't I do that? I have 2 witnesses.
Better than my 0.
No, you're gonna roll shit. You're gonna roll like a 2. Oh no, you
You're
rolled
not
a
gonna believe
17 as
what I
well.
just rolled. You're not gonna fucking believe what I just rolled.
Sounds like it's a 17.
It's a fucking 17.
Crazy how that works.
Okay, yeah, that's a 17.
I don't think that's enough.
Well,
I don't know. They're pretty fucking stupid.
some of
They
them
are
are
pretty
the
fucking
smarter ones are
stupid.
gonna be like, nope, nah, we're not doing this, and some of them are gonna be like, but God knowledge.
But
Literal knowledge from a god. You might even call it college.
We're going to college.
Yeah, college.
Father went to college once.
I'm gonna bring you to Harpy University.
Right out of Harvey
Tell you
University.
what.
Yeah.
1,000 gold for the back cover.
What the hell? They're all just kind of looking at each other confused, like they have no idea what to do with this.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
what did you, hey, old man? What did you find?
Looks at Hollow.
Huh? Oh,
You-
sorry, you just got so invested in trying to buy a book, but I started, spacing out.
Old man needs his nap.
No, I'm fine.
I
Alright.
think old man needs his nap.
You know what? I think that's a great idea. Maybe I should take my knowledge and go to bed.
Sorry about our some of our less respectful associates.
You know what? And I'm sorry for my less respectful deal. I want to do you guys one better. You've been so nice to us. I think I can be nice to you. Here's a crazy discount. 500 for 1 page.
So the
We'll get
bookkeeper.
back to you. We will. We'll get back to you. We will.
Going in, I managed to find a man named the bookkeeper. This is something you guys have already known, as admitted by your queen. And he seems to be in charge of the knowledge and the books that seem to keep up to date. I managed to ask him a few questions related to the state of the world, why some things are as they are, and mainly some, I don't know how else to describe it other than some personal inquiries. For starters, the stuff that you guys will actually care about is that there are more gods than the ones that we are familiar with. Firstly, there are the old gods, who are long forgotten and no longer, maintain their reach on this world. I guess you could say they're retired. There are the new gods, which are the ones that are worshipped and idealized today. And then there's the second generation, which is the direct kin of our current gods. Now, it doesn't seem to be a well-known fact. I think, didn't somebody here catch a book about the second generation? Was that a Ma? I think it was. Yeah. So it turns out that the second generation is a almost, I don't even know how to describe it. The parent gods, the first generation, we'll call them, had their kids, the second generation, and basically tried to train them to be branches of themselves, kind of extended figures, maybe placeholders or someone to take the mantle. It wasn't super clear. I guess they all have their own purpose. But in the end, they were ultimately deemed failures and banished to a plane that's in between ours and the celestial. So they're kind of trapped and unable to interact with our world. However, they've found ways to basically claw at the barrier, and with this, they've managed to extend their wrath into forms known as the Phantoms. And I guess with those, they've managed to attack us, try and create champions who will serve them and help break them free. I guess you could say it's kind of sort of their apocalypse.
Wait,
If you
Looking
want to
around.
know more, you can read so in my book.
good talk, good talk.
Yeah. You definitely can read it in the book, or I could just tell you. So there seems to be a hatred that the second generation has towards mortal kind as a result of us being a creation of the first generation. The first generation, the second generation wants the first generation dead and all of their creations, which is why the Phantoms are now here, trying to kill us. It's basically a very well justified and understandable tantrum. So, I suppose the solution to trying to figure out how to deal with the Phantoms is to figure out how to either close up the seal or to get them to stop being so angry. And I guess there is a third way, but it's a bit complicated. You see, I found out of a way that we could maybe convince them to not be angry or get rid of them if we were so desperate to, is that it turns out that the second generation actually does not hate all of the first generation. They respect Resiren, the goddess of war. I do not know if this is out of respect, admiration, love. It seems to be a mixture. But she seems to have played a part in why maybe they weren't just straight up killed and instead are just locked away. However, I think because of this, it's hard to remember from this point because he didn't super describe it well. But he said that Resiren was maybe punished or felt remorse for her actions regarding the second generation, and thus put herself in isolation, fighting with her emotions, creating tears so powerful and full of rage and sorrow that they crystallize into blue crystals that are capable of immense magic enough to kill a god.
That's not quite what he said, but it was in the thing. Don't worry, you're fine. The crystals came when her brother died. When her brother was killed.
Her brother was killed. Yeah, her brother was killed.
Yeah.
I don't remember who her brother was.
killed. Fuck yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
let's
remember who her
go.
brother was and what he did.
Whatever it
I literally,
was.
I literally don't have that written down anywhere. I don't know. Was that said? Sketch, can you tell me if that was said? Note
It's
taker.
it's not in my notes, so I assume it's not. It hasn't been
It is in
said.
the,
to the
it is in
game.
the main notes.
Yeah, I don't know if that's knowledge
Well,
our
now
characters would have though.
Hell yeah.
Whatever it was, killed him.
Yep.
Look, it's
Yep.
safe to say that whatever their name was, because I don't remember it, for it, their name rhymed with Resiren in some way.
Wow, if only there was something on the map that rhymed with Resiren.
The Siren. Missed
If only.
Kieran to his name.
I don't get it.
Oh,
Anyways, that's what I learned.
anyway, yeah, Taziran's dead.
Yes, good lord, good lord.
Hey, what's the conversion rate from silver to gold?
10.
Okay, that's what I thought. And for a very, very
Oh,
cheap
Jesus Christ.
50,000 silver, you can have the entire book for you yourself to read.
Only 50. Wait, how much is 50,000? Hey, how much is 50? Do you know how much 50? How much is 50?
Hollow just like slowly starts to raise a hand, and like it's the glyph of like dispel magic, and I'm slowly just like, I could shut him up at any time. I could shut him up at any time. I could shut him up at any time.
Joke's on you, I can't read magic.
I don't think anyone here can except for Amon Cassius.
Well, ain't that really funny?
Ain't that a bitch? One's paralyzed with fear and the other one's not here.
Oh boy.
Does anybody else have anything that they learned that they would like to share with the class?
Yes, speak up. Anything anyone would want to share with the class?
Yeah. I posted in chat for what Perrin's been up to, but he got bored while listening to Spiral try and haggle the tattered book, and is now telling the entire story to some younger harpies nearby with the good old
I taught
elemental
a
puppets.
child how to have fingers.
Okay, so then there was this huge rock guy, like I'm talking like big as a house, like he could touch the ceiling, and I punched him in the face because he was being mean.
Oh, I taught a kid how to use fingers.
What do you mean you taught a kid to use fingers? Everyone has fingers.
Not everybody. Look at this. Retracts fingers.
Oh, are you done yapping?
Well, they don't want to take my perfect, amazing deal.
Oh, cool.
Do you want to take my perfect, amazing deal?
No.
What the hell?
If you were nice to him, I might have.
It was perfectly nice. I solved the misunderstanding.
Well, I think it was stupid. Anyways, I could talk
think
about.
you're stupid. No, I'm sorry. That was mean.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. With that, you are not going to insult Parrot, and I cast Dispel Magic on you.
What the?
I said I was.
Oh, I have no idea what they were trying to say. Anyways, so when I went in there was this.
The sprite I painstakingly re-sprited from a blurry image.
Oh boy. Art. Anyways, while Spiral is showing everyone their artwork, Perrin is going to recount their story. I don't know if I should abridge it just for the sake of time, but like, in universe, gonna give the whole shebang. Probably takes like a good 20 minutes or so of like, oh, when there was a cave, I went in, I punched a big rock guy. He was being weird and cryptic with this, and that. I don't know why he was so mean. He had no friends and no one visited him, which I think is sad, but he deserves it because he told me that he doesn't care about people dying and stuff, so.
Maybe
Anyway.
he just said that because he's lonely.
I mean, maybe, but I think he'd be less lonely if he was nice to people and told them not to die.
I think everybody deserves to die once or twice.
Well, he's also 10,000 years old, so I could see why his empathy eroded.
Anyways, I went away because even though I wanted to fight him, I kind of had to find my friends and get the knowledge to save Gold Shorehole and stuff, which is more important. So I covered him in rocks and left, and there was this shadow Shantar person who pointed me in the right direction to find Cassius. I saved Cassius. His mom turned into an owlbear, so he went away. Then I landed on Spiral and went down a river to find Farvig, and then we went to the bookkeeper, and he said stuff like Peony is a giant phantom underneath Gold Shorehold or something. I don't know. So we gotta.
What?
Yeah. I asked him why it was all full of phantoms when we sensed it with magic, and he said for me to guess it, and I guessed that there was some super powerful phantom somewhere beneath the city, and he was like, "Ding, ding, ding, Perrin, you got it. You're so smart and cool and great."
Okay, but did he tell you? Did he tell you where and how to get to it?
No, I tried to push him, but he was being weird and cryptic. So it's somewhere underneath, though. My smart brain might says maybe like, what if it's one of the generals if they're not super dead yet, or like coming back? Well, that's just my theory.
Who are you telling you that? Not me.
I don't know.
What the heck? You're holding out on me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
He was being super big and cryptic the entire time for me too.
Yeah, I don't like him. I wanted to pet him. Felt like someone was grabbing me by the face and telling me kill, kill, kill. But like not actually. That'd be concerning.
Yeah, please don't kill somebody, Baron.
Can I kill bad guys?
Preferably not.
I'll think about this. Anyways, that's that.
Well, that is good info.
Mm-hmm.
Farfig, did you learn anything?
Farfig did not learn of anything.
That's all right. If only Ma were here, I bet Ma would have some good answers too.
Yeah.
What the hell? I say in Blarble.
It is around this point, I would say, that Ama would normally come out. But Ama is not, well, I mean, Corin is here, but also it's 11:30.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting tired.
We should go eat.
Yeah,
food.
same.
I would like to, if we're good with it, this seems like a good stopping point.
Yes.
I would like to once again remind everyone that the announcement was not super serious. It was just me remembering I have executive function disorder.
Well, of course we do. We have ADHD, silly goose.
Yeah, and that's why I've always wondered why it's so hard for me to want to do things. Like, even sometimes playing Deltarune, it's like, yeah, Deltarune. Yeah, but I don't wanna.
Oh boy.
That even happened when I was rewatching Avatar time as an 18-year-old adult.
Oh boy. How could you do that to Avatar?
18-year-old.
I know,
adult.
right? There's part of me that was like, okay, so here's the thing. My middle school life was fucking nuts.
So you should
And
ask the
I was convinced
questions.
that Avatar was for little baby dumb babies.
Wrong,
We're
so.
still recording.
Yes, we are.
Right. Anyway, so yeah, so this seems like a good starting point.
Mm-hmm.
Avatar: The Last Airbender is not for dumb babies at all.
Good.
Go watch it if you have not and have the interest. Otherwise, I think it's time for the questions.
Yep.
We're gonna go top down this time. Julian, you didn't really do much, but that's because you pretty much asked to not do much.
Lol. LMAO. I mean, I didn't ask. I just knew that I wasn't gonna do much because, like,
Yeah.
what the fuck am I gonna do? I leave the room and then I sit here and wait for the party. Yes.
Yes. But it makes up for the fact that you had a massive scene last time.
Yes, exactly.
So if you'd like to answer the questions, feel free.
I have a very big like and a very big thing that can be improved.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
boy.
Oh fuck. Oh shit, it's gonna be about me, isn't it? Oh no.
It is. It is. I've got many things for you to improve, my friend.
Wait, me or wait?
Sasha. That's
Oh,
right,
okay.
Sasha.
Aw, fuck.
Well,
Oh,
what did you
Sasha,
like?
specifically Spiral, not Sasha. Spiral, I need you to smile more often.
I don't have a mouth.
Draw it on your mask.
I'll think about it.
I don't want to be like this with you. I want to be friends.
Stop calling me fishbowl then.
I haven't called you fishbowl in like 2 sessions.
Well, I haven't been here for a session. You haven't like physically been here for a session.
Yeah.
Look, it's like Rousey with the cake.
2 sessions is a good milestone.
Mhm.
Anyways.
Arguing semantics.
Mhm.
Anyways, I very much liked getting to see a little bit of everybody's like history or like psyche and like getting to see a bit more of what everyone is like. Like I enjoy seeing everyone role play, even the people who are like big combaty people like Farfig, where it's like they're just super big on
Mhm.
like being tough intimidator. Though Farfig has been a very I'm not saying like Farfig doesn't, I'm not saying Guy doesn't role play, but
Mhm.
like
How fucking dare you? No, go on.
yeah. But it's
I've
like
never seen Guy roleplay in my life.
yeah, for real. But yeah, I appreciate getting a glimpse into everybody. Favorite moment from another player is, I mean, that's gonna be kind of hard.
Mhm.
I would say probably the nonchalantness of Perrin, despite being in a situation where obviously somebody wants him dead, is really funny. I think that's got to be it. Is him in
Mhm.
the gauntlet? It's just so funny to
Yeah.
me.
I love just yapping while he was trying to attack me. Just like Perrin needs to finish his thought, or else it's gonna go into the ether and never come back.
Yeah, come on, man. Don't be rude.
Mhm.
He's trying to think, and that's like a rare thing for us.
Yeah.
I personally think I did a good job having like every other sentence attack.
Yep.
Thing I think can be improved. I did not feel like I was there. The scenes were very much like there are people there and they do this and you have this feeling about it, and it was very very dry. Like I did not feel like I was in the world. I felt like this was probably the no offense, this is not trying to put you down, but like this is probably the worst in terms of like describing thus far. And I just you've done very good descriptions before. I've seen how you write. I've seen how you do role play and like scenarios in Vampire. This I did not feel like the the best description came from a PC, and I feel like that should not be the situation. You know.
I get you. I get you. I feel like part of the problem that I had with it, and this is on me, was I was trying to make it really drive home the point that this is not in the real world, that this is like not real, but in doing so, I accidentally made it a little too not real.
Yeah, like the 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 description we got was you are in a tower in your bedroom, and it's like, well, what does the bedroom look like? Even if it's just like, even if it's not really your bedroom, maybe like to describe it like something is wrong and like it doesn't feel right. Like with Farfig's camp, we got to Farfig's camp and it was just described as the camp, and I couldn't get in it because there wasn't character to the world.
Yeah, no, very fair, very fair. That is usually one of my strong points, so yeah, I slipped on that one.
However, I am very much looking forward to the next session because we're finally going to get into real team develop. Like, I think we're going to get Not only am I gonna fucking break down parents' walls and finally figure out what the fuck is up with that fucking rock in their skull,
Hi.
but I'm also excited to see what we decide to do as a team. Is are we going to go back to the Golden Shore, whatever the go back to the castle and try and figure that out, or do we want to go get the knowledge first, or something else? I'm very excited to see where we go from there. And I'm
You could
also excited to see
go-
what the fuck Amon and Cassius learn from their questions. I'm fucking excited for that too.
You could go to you could go to Winona. You can go track down Perrin's loose end. That being of, oh hey, there's a strange lady in K-Rest.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I don't know that. I need
Yeah.
somebody to tell me about that.
No, that's true. That's up to Perrin.
Next time
But
on
Perrin
Dragon Ball
did
Z.
mention that, or you could go to the Gold Shore Hold, see what's up with big fat phantom.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it for me.
Yippee!
Okay, very good. Thank you, Julian.
Hey, Corin.
Corin is
Good talk,
dead.
Corin. Sasha.
That was so
Huh?
insightful.
What? Huh?
Sasha, answer the questions.
I don't know. I vibed.
Cool. Anything that stood out?
I
will
was a
ask for future
little.
questions that if it's the same thing,
I
that someone
would
said
love
for
a bit
improvement.
more warning about needing to ad lib about my character's backstory.
Yes, that's very fair. I'm terribly sorry.
No, that's fine. I get it. I mean, partially my fault for not having enough backstory in the first place, but I had a good time. I enjoyed everyone's while Cassius was here, I enjoyed them drunkenly trying to figure out a puzzle. Speaking of Cassius, I have something to share.
Oh.
Oh,
Loading.
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 Oh, maybe it won't. Oh, I'll share it in a bit then.
Loading.
It's a Sprite Robin asked someone to make.
Oh boy.
Failed to load.
Well, anyway, favorite moment for another character, but Perrin just having their own thoughts while getting attacked was really funny. I was just kind of doing my own thing. I feel like I've kind of entrapped myself once again in a character that can't really have serious moments because he's already been just sort of like established to be a fucking little shit. So I was having a really hard time myself as a character to make this awkward thing for him to experience really have meaning. That's more of a me thing, though, I guess. I don't know.
I do hope I helped you with that, with your little trial.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was that was supposed to be a trial, right?
Yeah.
Spiral was supposed to care.
It's a little. Yeah, no, it's a good point. But is there?
I don't know what I can do about that other than like just try to make my own character a bit more just present with the party. I feel like a lot of the times whenever I play some sort of silly joke character, or honestly just if I'm allowed to, I don't know, allowed is not the right term. With Gaffa and then the fish and then the Spiral now, it's like my characters don't have a reason to care about the party at all. I don't know what to do about that because I feel like that's on me. So it's a little awkward. I'll figure it out. Anyway,
we can discuss that more in depth rather than during the questions.
Yeah, my bad.
No, you're fine. That is still part of the questions. We can still make it known.
No, that's my bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry
Yeah,
for
fuck
interrupting
you.
the flow of your questions. I've ruined everything. Oh man, I gotta go.
Fuck. You should just leave the server.
You're right.
No, wait, no. God. Quick sketch. Answer the questions.
Oh boy. Honestly, this might be a bit counteracted to what was just said, but I honestly really, really liked Spiral's bit. It kind of felt like the mask was cracking a bit with the interaction with the other like younger plot. It was still silly, but like small vulnerable, like kind of vulnerability and caring from our usually very like more self-oriented character, which was very interesting to see that play out. So I really like that little bit of insight on him. Good job. Pat on the back. Progress.
Don't touch me.
I'm gonna.
Unless you're paying me.
Oh, okay. I'm not. Anyways, that was favorite moment from another character. Favorite moment in general on my end of things. As always, I don't often get to play without the brain cell in games I'm in. It's always fun, but I said that last time, so. Oh, just general like character interactions. I wish Robin wasn't dead because I had some funny ideas for interactions with Cassius on the way out. Thing that could be improved. You had a golden opportunity to have a foul bear chase in a rapid river, and you did not do that. For shame on you.
For shame.
For shame.
Everyone shame the DM.
Yeah.
For shame.
Yeah, this part's not quite something that can be improved, but just something I want to see more of. Like, I feel like you're pulling your punches a bit when it comes to being mean to our characters and dealing damage. So,
part of that is the fact that this was illusory.
Yep. Hey, look,
and another part is that in this case, y'all were. I didn't want to focus too much on one person.
Yeah, that's fair.
And that makes it hard to really punch someone.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that's why you hit him really
let me
hard
assure you,
with
for
one
example, if you decide to go to Winona's door
and
you have to fight her, that is going to be she takes her job very seriously, and even if she doesn't kill you, she's not just going to let you win either.
Yep. Indeed. But yes, feel free to like edge the party like towards those failures as well, because like
edging the party now. Oh, sorry.
Wow, you know what I mean. Anyway, but yes, more danger. Punch us in the face, beat us with hammers if you must.
Yes.
And thing I'm looking forward to. Oh man, Hollis looking at me weird. I think he wants to say something. I'm sure it's nothing to worry about. I'm looking forward to whatever we do. Like, I think, like, regardless of the direction we choose, like, there's no wrong option here. They're all very interesting. Like, Gold Shore is the big Phantom, and Coliseum. I want to go to the Coliseum. Paranlore, fight a Storm Giant. Yada yada, you know the drill. And that is that.
Sasha, did you say what you were looking forward to?
Yeah.
I did not.
Yeah, I did.
Did you? I'm deaf.
Well, I'm not going to repeat it because now you're being rude.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Sasha said what they're looking forward to.
I think you're full of shit.
You know what? Well, I think you're also full of shit, which is what
Thank
you're looking forward
you.
to. You're looking forward to Spiral eating a bucket of shit. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, no,
You heard it,
that's
Ray.
just
Make sure
a
there's
brown
bucket of shit in
plasmoid.
the area for Spiral to eat next session.
Yep. No, that's just a
There
brown
fucking better be.
plasmoid
Alright,
kid in a bucket. Because that's where they
Oh
sleep.
boy, a bucket of pudding. That's not okay.
This is a bucket.
Dear God.
Dear
No,
God.
there's more.
Dear God.
But, Guy,
Hello.
we are last but not least with you. What did you like?
I mean, it wasn't a player focus thing. I enjoyed the question time at the end because we actually get to learn a little bit more about what's going on without actually having to fucking travel for like half a session to figure it out. So it's like we get some questions answered, and so it gives us some like potential plot hooks and all that for us to that we can follow, which is always great. But yeah, like having questions answered is like that was fun.
Yippee.
Cool. Anything you think could be improved?
Well, favorite moment for another player first. You fool.
Either
I
or.
mean, well, I thought the question was from another player or just something in the game. So
I mean, you could say both if you well, or not. Okay, it's either what do you think could be improved? If nothing, then what's your favorite moment from another player? Or you could do both anyway because it's cool stuff. Make your friends feel good.
I mean, to be fair, my favorite part was watching a drunk Robin try and figure out a puzzle. Um, yeah, that was funny. I mean, what can be improved? Um, nothing on my end that I can really think of. I mean, going back to the whole like describing the scenery and what's going on and all that in more detail. I think it's fine in this instance that you don't because you're essentially going through one person at a time. So it's like, how long do you want to take on one person? I know it's only like an extra minute or so to describe a scenery, but it's
But it
like,
feels so much longer.
yeah. And I've had that problem in the past as well, especially when you've got well, we had 4 people, then we dropped down to 3. But like when you're literally going through each individual character and you're going back and forth as well, it's like it it's a lot of time where other players are sitting there doing nothing.
I was on Twitter.
Well, there you go.
And what are you looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to what we do with this information, and more to the point, where we decide to go. I mean, I'm fairly sure that Winona's out the fucking question because it's a goddamn storm giant. So it's like, do we go back to Goldshore? Do we maybe go somewhere else? Do we hang around in the library for a bit longer, try and get more information, etc., etc.? Oh, and also looking forward to seeing the rest of Amara's hell.
Yeah.
I might ask to
Sorry,
do it separately because I don't want to take away from time.
Well, you better
That is
invite
totally
us to
fair. You
watch,
probably
though.
could've been.
Well, sure. I don't know when I'm. Some people. I'm fucking busy all the time, so the issues I don't know when.
What if tomorrow?
I can't. I have my. I have work tomorrow.
Bonus.
I'll work you.
Yeah, and then after that, I'm going to my friend's house to play with her new kitten.
Nice. Anyways, I just realized we're still recording. Any closing remarks?
yeah, I'm going to bed.
Bad closing remark, Corin. Bad closing remark.
Yeah,
Bad.
been having
Never again. Stop doing that.
making Iron Maiden noises.
Alright, I'm ending the recording. Goodbye.